What's your favorite scary movie, everyone?
Don't hang up on me. You'll die just like your mother.
I got you like a fish. Hey, everybody, welcome to a new live stream. Brand new live stream. I am not the killer, this is the prank. It's just me, Alex. AKA Alex 3.0 with a capital O. AKA Dodger fan for life. AKA Scream Fanboy 90. Scream Fanboy 90. That's my password for every account I have in the world. Don't hack my accounts, and don't use AI. All right, we're here to talk about Scream 7. Spoiler. I'm gonna put a spoiler banner for the people who do not get. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Of course, I'm joined by Kenny, aka Mr. Car Productions, aka guest. No. Killer? Are you the killer, Kenny? You're suspect number 2?
Oh, actually, no. You can just call him Kenny the cameraman.
That's right, Kenny. But you're not fat though.
Cameraman.
But you're not fat though.
He was never a killer.
Yeah, but you know what? He was a victim though. He got his throat got slashed. Spoiler alert from 1986. But you're the skinny.
1996.
You're the slim. You're the slim Kenny.
Right. What? Rob?
Rob, yeah, we can't forget Rob, aka from Rob's Nightmares, aka suspect number 3.
I've always had a thing for you guys.
Well,
Are you the stew of the stream? Since you thought spoiler.
You know it, baby.
Yeah, since you ever go to his channel and check out the Scream 7 videos we did. He thought Stu was alive.
I did, and they did a good job.
Yeah, we'll get to that when we talk about the movie.
we certainly
And of course, we're also joined by Thomas, aka Philly Boy, aka Mr. Late to the Party.
Mr. Philly drivers do not know how to fucking drive.
Mr. not con artist, but convention man.
They don't know how to drive in Illinois either.
Illinois.
Yeah.
How are you guys doing tonight?
Been
good.
Great.
Really good.
All right.
Super.
Ready to talk about Okay. Last but not least, we're joined by my adopted son Roman here. I got him at
The guy who started it all, people.
Yes, the mastermind. Look, he's ready. He's been busy. Look at the blood in his knife.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yes, Mr. half brother is Sidney Prescott, or
That's
now
decided to name it.
Yeah, Roman.
That's cute.
Brother of Sidney Prescott, or as now she's known Sydney Evans.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, that's right.
Right.
She's a married woman now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
So.
And even the guy, he that's a different name for him.
Yeah, Mark.
Mm-hmm.
We'll get
Marky
to that
Mark.
Yeah.
Not that Mark.
Marky Mark.
Hell no, not that Mark.
No.
That Mark wasn't terrorizing.
No,
that Mark wasn't. You know what's funny though? I'm pretty sure. This is my guess. I'm pretty sure. I wouldn't be surprised if Mark Wahlberg actually auditioned for Billy Loomis or another Scream role.
Oh my God.
Because he did Fear the same year.
Yeah, the different
That's
name
true.
in 3, and now from this. I'm not
Fear.
sure how they did that, but okay.
Fear, starring Mark Wahlberg and Reese Witherspoon. Go check that out. It also came out 30 years ago.
Which is
Not
Don't let me the fuck in the house.
Not on the same level of Scream, but it's a pretty underrated movie, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
So, all right, let's get to it. Scream 7 came out last weekend. Is of course the 7th installment of the very popular Scream franchise. Is my favorite horror franchise. But did it deliver, guys? I mean, we all know what we thought, but people who are watching don't know yet.
It was great.
Yeah.
Don't give it away. Don't give it away. Oh yeah, let's. Oh yeah.
Yeah, you said.
Okay, no, just to know, this is this is a spoiler show for real, I can finally say Stu is dead. Stu is dead. Haha, I told you guys. Haha, told you.
Is he really?
Start off with that.
Is
He's
he
dead.
really?
Yes, he is.
They didn't go check out the body. There was that information
Why-
about the body. I don't know.
You're like the cop in H2O.
I don't know.
You're like the cop in Halloween H2O. Never found his body.
Hey, if they can do it, then they can do it. I guess. I don't.
Yeah, do not do what they did in Resurrection was a switcheroo.
Oh yeah, that's what he did. That's gonna be the 8th movie.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
He's gonna he switches his body with the he crushed this guy's larynx.
Yeah.
That was some good exposition.
Yeah. All right. So, who wants to go first on their thoughts of Scream 7?
Well, Alex, since you are the biggest Scream person in this chat, I think you should go first.
Yeah, because I never ever go first in this. You know what? This is my
And this is your favorite horror franchise. So
this
it
is
makes a
my
lot of
favorite
sense.
horror franchise. I have the mask. I have Roman. I have a popcorn bucket over there. The one that Rob also has. Sure. You know what? I'll go first in this one.
I got to point out something though. I got to point out something. Whatever Alex tells you, it's something that he's been sitting on, because when we went to go see it, you were kind of like, you didn't know what to think, honestly.
I didn't know what to think by comparing it to the other ones.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was kind of ping ponging my that comparison thing because
Right.
yeah, because I think that's a trap I guess I put myself into while watching a Scream sequel, a new Scream sequel. But yeah, I do want to hear you guys your just like as well, not only your thoughts on the movie but also your thoughts on the franchise in general and like your history with it, like
Sure.
what got you into the movie, what was the first one you saw, blah blah blah, all that stuff. So I'll quickly just say this. Yes, the first Scream movie I saw was Scream, the original. I know I have the history of like I've seen the sequels first. You know? No, I saw the original first. Loved it. I saw it on VHS way back when. Rented it. And it stuck with me. The opening, the ending of the film, the killer reveals, all that stuff, the dialogue, the characters. And I saw them in order. Like I saw Scream 2, like months later, loved it. Scream 3 when it first came out on VHS. I didn't get to see the original trilogy in theaters when it first came out. Scream 4, that was technically the first Scream movie I saw in theaters. And I also
Last
saw
one from West.
Scream 5 and Scream 6 opening weekend as well. Now we get to this movie, which I love all the 6 Scream movies before this one came out. This one got to see it with Rob in the IMAX theater. He'll talk about that. He'll talk about more what happened in there when he gets to his turn. But I had a blast. It was fun watching it. Watching a Scream movie with somebody who also knows the franchise almost as much as I do, or about the same. I mean, I don't want to go like I'm the better Scream fan, but we both know
probably are.
We both know the franchise in and out. I mean, pretty well. And the anticipation of it, and you know, who's the killer, who's gonna survive, who's gonna live, all that. And yeah, I mean, I will say as a Scream movie, I was, like I said in Rob's video, I was happy with it on the first viewing. Second time I saw it, I liked it a little bit more, especially that third act, which that was like sort of where my issues lied that first time watching it. But I thought Neve Campbell brought her A game. She played the role like she never left it. Same with Courtney Cox's Gale. Both great. Both brought their A game to the roles. I really liked the character of Tatum, the daughter, played by Isabel May. She was the one not worried about, but since I'd never seen it in a movie before or anything, I was like, I don't know. But she surprised me. She surprised me, and so did Joe McHale as Mark Evans. He surprised me too, because I wasn't sure about giving Sydney a new love interest or
that was
husband.
when I was most concerned with.
Because I'm more used to seeing him in comedies, so I was like, I don't know, but he did well, I thought.
I thought he was.
And I liked this character. Honestly, I liked him more than Patrick Dempsey. I did not miss Patrick Dempsey at all while watching this movie.
Oh,
Um,
that's interesting.
yeah, because that was one thing. It's like, I would like to see him back, but no, you know what? I'm fine. He never comes back, to be honest.
So it didn't really seem like you missed him that much.
No, I mean, I don't mind the character in Scream 3. It's just that I've never been a huge Patrick Dempsey fan,
No,
really.
that's what I
They,
made.
they didn't develop him enough in Scream 3.
I mean, he was just like a red herring, and like
He was just, just there as a cop. Just
I liked
In
how
and out.
this Mark, I like how this Mark was felt more.
Well, hi, Mark.
You, I felt like I knew someone was gonna fucking say that.
He was
I-
more apparent.
I didn't hit her. That's bullshit.
Yeah, I liked how he was more useful. I thought as a character
Yes.
because you actually see him fight Ghostface
Mhm.
in that one scene
Yeah.
in the house. Whereas like Mark and Cade in Scream 3, he kind of got his ass kicked by Ghostface, and that's it.
He did, yeah.
And
And
that's
he was
really it.
in and out of scenes.
Right. He
He
got
got his
knocked
ass
out.
kicked by Shia LaBeouf too.
Oh my god, yeah.
Transformers.
Transformers. Yeah, he wasn't that one.
All right,
Yeah. And I love seeing the twins back. I know we can get all the core four characters from the last movie.
Yeah,
back.
Jackson's the
Oh,
boyfriend
yeah.
and Chat and
Yeah.
Mason Gooding. Yeah.
Mason Gooding. Yeah.
Because they brought a lot of levity to the movie, which that's another thing that surprised me. Like when it comes to the humor of the franchise, it's always been there, some more than others, but this one has more of a serious tone compared to the last couple of movies, I thought.
Yes.
And they
Yeah,
brought
but
some
what I
good
liked
humor.
about them too, though, is that they pointed out like cliches,
Yes.
and whether it was supposed to, they were kind of poking fun, but I love that's their character. That's
Yeah.
them.
Right.
So that worked out very well.
Yeah, and I really like their back and forth together. Again in this movie.
Mm,
Again,
Yeah.
it's like they still feel like the same characters that we last saw. 'em
yeah.
as. And yeah, they're all flaws. We'll get more into that once everyone gets their turn to talk afterwards. But there were some issues here and there. But most of my issues are still in the third act of the film, the
Yeah.
finale. But also I do want to say the kills. I'll let you, because when you guys talk about the kills more. But I really like the kills in the movie.
Mm.
Yeah.
I just wish that certain characters got more development in the movie. That's
Okay.
kind of that's where like some of the flaws even early on come through. And lastly, I will say I'm so fucking happy that we got Marco Bertami back to score the film, because that was one thing that was missing in Scream 5 and 6. No disrespect to Brian Tyler, he's a good composer on his own, but his scores to Scream 5 and 6 do not compare to Marco Bertami's scores of the
Yeah.
other
No.
Scream films. No, not even close. So yeah, overall, I really like the movie a lot, especially in
And
the second viewing.
honestly, I would love to see Kevin Williamson direct more.
Mm.
Yeah, okay, I forgot. Yeah, directed by Kevin Williamson. Yeah. Huge step up from teaching Mr. Tingle. I'll say I thought he also surprised me how well directed this movie was.
Mm.
Well, he
Yeah,
knows
but-
he knows the franchise. I mean,
Yeah, he wrote the original movie, 1, 2, and 4. So it made sense. Like, okay, if Wes Craven's gone, rest in peace. So Radio Silence did their thing. I like their style, but they're not there anymore. It's like, who else are you gonna have directing a Scream movie without Wes? Like, well, Kevin Williamson seems the natural choice. And I liked some of the stuff he did, like visually, the chase scenes, the suspense, and a lot of Halloween homages you have throughout the movie.
Mm.
Which I'll let you guys talk about that. I really dug that. Like, oh yes, because Halloween, the original Halloween, is his favorite movie of all time. So he finally got to put that in a movie there.
Mm.
So that was cool. So yeah, overall, I really enjoyed it. I thought it was a lot of fun, and that's 7 for 7 for me when it comes to Scream movies. So, Rob, go ahead. Go ahead. You, your thoughts.
well, I just want to say this. I don't know if you guys saw John Campia's review where he rants. I told Alex a little bit
Yes.
about this, but he said that Scream 7 is one of the worst movies he's ever seen. He puts it in the top 3 worst movies ever, above Catwoman with Halle Berry. Now,
Yeah.
how the hell? I understand you have an opinion, and if you don't like a movie, fine. But saying it's one of the worst movies ever made or that you've ever seen, I'm thinking to myself, like, there are thousands, hundreds of thousands of movies, and you're telling me that Scream 7 is. Anyway,
I mean, have you seen movie 43, John Campia? Have you seen The Cat in the Hat with
probably
Mike
have.
Myers? Have you seen
Look,
the cat?
I've always
have you seen The Master of Disguise with Dana Carvey?
I think he did it for clicks.
I think he did too because, for one thing, I'm thinking to myself. I know he said he's not a Scream fan, really that much, but he couldn't even get the town Woodsboro right. He couldn't even. There's information that he was not even getting right. So I'm thinking to myself, why are you even reviewing the movie if you can't get the proper information that you know? So anyway, I wanted to mention that because I thought that was just really weird to me. Most of the reviews that I've seen are mostly positive. But yeah, I went to go see this with Alex in IMAX, and IMAX was the way to see this because the sounds and the music really made it that much better.
That's props to you, Rob, because the IMAX was your idea. Because I never even I thought that I was gonna watch on IMAX until you.
Well, see, I didn't get to see Scream 5 and 6 in the theater, so I was kind of like trying to make up for, up for that. But it was a fun time, especially the audience was kind of into it as well. But
oh yeah,
my audience was amazing.
Especially certain parts that we'll talk about that.
A couple positive things.
I'll explain more about that myself too.
Yeah, go ahead.
Couple positive things. Like I agree, the music was amazing when they were going up the stairs, like with Sydney and her husband and daughter, I think, or who they were going up the steps, and I think looking for Ghostface, and the music was fantastic.
Oh, they were checking the house to make sure it was clear.
Yes.
Yeah,
oh my God.
That's when I remember. That's when I turned around to you like, I really like the music.
Yeah, the music was awesome, and visually, this movie was intense. Like it was very, and I think IMAX had something to do with that. But it was very loud, and like whenever somebody would show up, it was like a badass moment. When Sydney shows up, it's a badass moment. When Gail shows up and runs him over, and that's a badass moment. She steps out of the van. We're like, holy shit! Like Gail.
You wanna tell these guys what my reaction was when that happened?
You were you basically yelled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody saw that coming.
And when Ghostface lights the house on fire and he starts walking away, I'm like, dude, this is a badass moment here.
Yeah,
like
you said that. I remember
everybody had like a badass moment, and that's what I loved about this film. And like you brought up, Alex, when Sydney's husband was fighting Ghostface, it was a badass fight. Like he punched Ghostface. Ghostface would go flying. He would get right back up. Like it didn't phase him. Like
I
Ghostface.
will say, wasn't it cool? I'm pretty sure you remember this. Wasn't it cool watching a movie together where we're both really liking the movie, and you saw how I was into it? Like sometimes I was yelling at the screen. When the knife is on the floor, I'm like, Sidney, get the knife, get the knife! I was saying that out loud.
Yeah, because usually if I watch a movie with Dan and it's not going well, Dan will look over to me and be like, "Oh, come on!" Like he'll start making fun of the movie. But but yeah, no, like so the music was great. The badass moments. And I said this to Alex. Yeah. I want to see Ghostface fight.
Yes,
I want to see him fight. He fights a lot in this movie.
Yeah.
Well, that Ghostface, the one that was at the house.
Well, yeah, but Carl or
Carl. Yeah, it was
Carl.
Yeah.
Okay.
Carl,
Carl was he was one hell of a fighter.
Yeah, he looked like a homeless, disheveled person, but he knew how to fight though.
When I first saw him, I'm like, are they going to go the Halloween Kills route with Oswald Cobblepot? Like I don't know, I'm like, what are they doing here?
That didn't cross my mind at all when he showed up.
Yeah.
He just kind of reminded me of him, but
I was like, well, that's an obvious suspect.
All in all, like, yeah, the kills, like you mentioned, the kills were just really creative, and I just, I think as a whole, the movie as a whole, with the music, the fights, the characters, and the kills, all that stuff, this was an amazing Scream movie. It was amazing. Like, I honestly, and I agree with you, Alex. The third act kind of dwindled a little bit.
I'll say it works better in second viewing when you get to hear the.
See, I've
the
only
entire-
seen it one time, but
Yeah.
even my first time, I still think it's great.
Yes,
I don't
yeah.
think the third act is enough to even say that this movie is the worst Scream movie, or even, the worst movie ever made below Catwoman or above
Or
Catwoman.
it hurts the movie tremendously. Like, it brings your score down, nothing like that. It's just like, oh well, those first two acts were so good. They're so
I have to
great,
say,
yeah.
because of this movie, because of Scream 7, Sydney is for sure my favorite final girl.
Yeah, there you
I
go.
put her above Laurie Strode. Fuck Laurie Strode. I don't give a shit. I put Sydney Prescott is my number one. Like,
Well, wait till we get to
That's it.
Scream. Well, wait till we get to Scream ends, then we'll change. Maybe we'll change our minds.
Let's
I doubt
hope it is not that.
It's just
Scream
funny
ends,
because
yeah.
it's funny I say that because there was a character in the movie that looked like Corey. I turned to you like, it looks like Corey.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, was he the weird kid, right?
Yeah, the
It was
creepy kid that was
weird
into the crime podcasting.
yeah,
Yeah.
you put some glasses on him, he'd look just like Corey.
Yeah,
Honestly.
even the shot where like Mindy's looking at the window and she sees him. He's clearly her number one suspect. It looks like the shot in Halloween Ends where Corey was hiding behind the bushes. It was very similar.
Not to mention, we also have McKenna Grace and what's her name from Ghostbusters.
Celeste O'Connor.
Yeah, so they were both. I thought that was kind of crazy that both of them were in Ghostbusters and they're both in this. But
Her death scene was vicious.
I want to talk about. I want to talk about the AI. The AI thing was a nice touch.
Yeah.
It was a nice touch. But did you notice the first time they brought up Stu, he had scars. The second time he didn't. Did you notice that?
They're more visible in the first time.
The time where he
It's
calls
like a-
the studio when they're at the studio and he calls, he has no scars. It's nothing.
Oh,
There's
yes,
nothing
yes,
on his
yes.
face.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you noticed that.
Yes. Yeah.
So
Yes.
that's why I was kind of questioning at first, this whole Stu being alive thing. But I think they pulled it off because they made you think. They actually made you think they were going into the route where Stu could be actually alive. And when that kid was messing on the laptop with the AI, like, oh, I thought I would just try this out. I'm thinking, okay, this is all a ruse because they're trying to make you think the AI, Stu may be really alive. But they did, even though he's not, they did a great job trying to make you think otherwise. I mean, even Alex, you have to admit, you were even kind of being like, oh, well, I don't know. Like
It was at the end of the movie where before they revealed the second killer. The Ethan Embry says, "Come in, Stu." I'm like, "There's no fucking way." I thought to myself because in the middle of the movie when they introduced Ethan Embry, he says, "Oh, that's John Doe. He was here for years and since the late '90s." I thought, okay, either Stu. I'm thinking like, there's no way Stu's alive, so he's in on it, but he was in on it, and I was like, maybe. I was like, I did question like maybe he is alive at one point. But I was
regardless, I think Matthew Lillard's performance was great. I think he
Oh yeah. He also played the role like he never left it.
Yeah.
Right. He just jumped right back. I know he said in interviews that he was nervous what fans were going to think. I think he has nothing to worry about. I think he did great.
Dude, the fans love you, dude.
That's why
people consider Stu to be like the number one Ghostface now. Like they say that.
Yeah.
It's hard to argue that because look what Matthew Lillard's performance in the original Scream is so memorable. It's funny. It's quotable.
Yeah, he's got the best lines.
Like you said, it's quotable. Like dude, like you should not be nervous at all. People love your character, dude, and not only they love your character, but they love you as a person, dude. Like
And they wanted to
you
see him
love
back.
it. They love you.
They wanted to see him back for a long time, and he
Like
did his thing,
like many
and he did great.
Fraser.
Yeah, and seeing Roman and also seeing Mrs. Loomis.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Laurie Metcalf. I was not expecting to see her at all.
I liked how they had one killer from each of the original trilogy. That's what they did.
Yeah,
Which
yeah.
I think is a cool touch.
And Dewey.
And Dewey,
Oh yeah, Dewey was. I that's something I didn't. I mean, I knew he was going to be in it
Yeah.
because they confirmed that, but
I get the feeling there was supposed to be more in that scene, but they either cut them out or they just like, oh, maybe we shouldn't have too many cameos.
Hopefully we'll see.
Yeah, I mean,
hopefully
Because
it's
in that scene, it's like she's trying to find Tatum. That's her main goal, Sydney. And it's like, we don't have time to sit around and see a bunch of cameos, just a couple. Which
hopefully,
Are we-
hopefully there's like deleted scenes or anything with more,
Maybe.
like,
I mean-
Dewey or things like that. I would
Are
love
we-
to
are
see
we- are we waiting to talk about the negative things, or are we just waiting on that?
no, we're waiting. I want to hear.
Okay.
After,
Well, I'm done.
Are you done? Okay.
Yeah,
But, okay. All right.
Yeah.
All right. Kenny, what are your thoughts on Scream 7
I-
overall? And
Yeah,
your history? I mean, Rob, you didn't mention your history of Scream, and
Oh.
I wanna,
Oh shit.
like what got you
Really
into,
fast.
what got you into the series?
Scream 1 I saw on VHS like you. Dan, I actually saw it before it came out. Dan had a screener copy he brought over to my house and we watched it. And I'm like, dude, this movie's crazy. Scream 1, I have to give it credit. It was actually the movie that brought me more into horror because Friday the 13th movies I saw before, the first Scream movie. I was already into kind of horror in a way, but Scream really launched me to other horror types.
Mhm.
And yeah, I was hooked, dude. Scream! I made so many parody videos and so many old video. Dan will tell you, like old camera videos that mimicked Scream,
Yeah.
and yeah, it just I don't know the whole series. I have to say I like even though Scream 2 I always put down in ways there I cannot say there is a Scream movie that I really dislike.
I
So-
feel like to me every Scream film is really really good in their own different ways.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
they all feel standalone. Most of
Yeah,
them.
and even
Most
if
of
the
time.
whole movie is not as a whole, if it's not great, there's still great parts here and there. So that's why I say it's a franchise that I think has everything in every movie, like different positives and negatives, whatever it
Yeah.
is.
Mhm.
So yeah, that's my experience basically. Just
All right, cool.
I'm
All
gonna
right,
say
Kenny.
while Kenny's giving his thoughts, I'm gonna go grab a drink. I'll be right
Okay,
back.
all right, go ahead, Kenny. What's your history with Scream, the franchise, and your thoughts on the movie?
I didn't see any of them at the theater until probably 4, but I loved seeing all. I enjoy every single one of them, like you all. I do not think there's a Scream movie that I dislike. I enjoy every one of them. I think Scream 3 is. Many probably think that maybe is probably the weakest, but I've always enjoyed 3.
me too.
Yeah, me too. Yeah, same here.
And 2 is one of my favorites as well.
Mhm.
So there, I liked 4 that when they brought back. What was it? 6 when they brought back a character from 4.
Yeah, Kirby.
Kirby, yeah.
Which I was kind of bummed that she didn't show up in this movie
Yeah, me too.
because in part 6 she says that she investigates Ghostface murders, but not this one, I guess.
Yeah, I was
Maybe she'll be back for Scream 8. Who knows?
Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I was surprised she wasn't in that. But yeah, like every single one of them. I enjoy each one of them. Yeah. So then now in this one 7, I like the the whole opening scene with the Stumacher house
Oh, we
showing
didn't talk about that
it
that
as
much.
a
Go
Yeah,
ahead. Yeah, go
as
ahead.
a
Yeah.
museum, and then
Yes.
weirdly out in the middle of nowhere with no other houses around.
I mean, that's how the house was in the original movie. It
yeah.
was in
That
the middle of
his
nowhere.
house was basically out in the country.
I thought there were other houses
No,
around.
same thing with Sydney's house and Casey's house in the beginning of Scream One. That's like in the middle of nowhere. That's just how
Yeah,
it is.
I
That's
like
scary.
I liked how they had the outline of where the people were laying when they
Yeah,
were killed,
the killers.
and there were like I think two different times where there were people killed in that house, or was it three times?
It was two times
Two times,
in
yeah.
the original and Scream Five.
Okay. I liked how they referenced that a lot, and then
yeah,
they had they had a stab poster, and then other pictures around it. I liked the. It was funny. I loved the phone call where it was for the gimmick, but for saying what's your favorite scary movie, and then he was quizzed about certain. The guy was quizzed about
Yes,
certain things.
yes. The Friday 13th question again.
Yeah. Yes. Yes.
The
yeah.
trick
It's
question.
always that.
And in this one, in the original, we all know it was like, oh, who was the killer in Friday 13th? And she thinks it's
Yeah.
Jason. No,
Yeah.
it's Mrs. Voorhees. And this one, it was like, when did Jason drown?
Yeah.
He gets the timeline right. The problem is that it's a trick question. It was like he never drowned.
Yeah. Because it was
Right.
never shown if he that he actually drowned.
I think
To
any one of us, if we were asked a question about Friday 13th, any one of us would probably get it right.
to be honest though, to be honest, yes, the original the one from the original movie we would get it right. But the thing is like I probably would get screwed with that one because I'm thinking like in my mind
Yeah,
he
it's a
did
trick question.
drown, but yeah, that one actually would actually get me.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
being honest.
I really like that there was that Ghostface, not really a person. It was that
Oh, the motion sensor robot thing.
motion
Yeah,
sensing thing.
yeah,
That was cool. That was a
yeah.
good touch because they had certain things recorded, and every time I put the hand up, it said something different.
Yeah, because like the first thing like, she turns the lights on and that's the thing she see first. She's like, I would
Yeah,
freak out too.
it frightened the crap out of her.
Yeah,
They ran to
which that was the first jump scare of the movie that got me. Rob, you wanna tell that story? What happened?
Hang on just a second.
And then I think once when they went back into the room,
Yeah,
it switched to actually being a person.
Yeah, there was
yeah,
It was
there was there was a time where you go
yeah.
one time.
It was the opening scene. I'm guessing when she got scared and she ran into her boyfriend,
Yeah,
and he screamed too. And I remember it did make me jump.
there was a couple times you go oh shit, like you were like
Yeah,
oh
yeah. But that one in the opening scene, it did generally make me jump, but like just to be funny, I was
it
like,
did it did
But I
did
think it was the IMAX sound though. That's what really made it.
yes,
Yeah.
they did reference in that Schumacher where they showed where he laid and then the TV splattered
yes,
onto it
yeah.
because they never found the body apparently.
Keep talking.
No,
I
it
gotta go to
just
the bathroom. I'll be right back.
Then
it just
then I
not
was
that they didn't know,
thinking,
not that they didn't find his body. It's just that there's a huge section in in the Scream and also real life fandom or the stab fandom where like they think like it's conspiracy with fans like he may be alive because he didn't get shot in the head.
yes.
That's where that comes from, and the whole thing about the original Scream 3 script was gonna be Stu alive, and he's gonna have a cult of ghost faces.
And
Um,
then when it was revealed to be a person instead of that motion sensing thing,
hmm
I loved the first kill of the guy was great when he put the knife right into that
yeah,
guy's head. You see the eye do something. I was like,
yeah,
that's gross.
yeah.
That was gross.
uh-huh.
It was like the brain pushed into the eye or something. And then the fight of I'm guessing that was probably Carl. Oh well, I'll get to that. The,
I'm assuming all the kills before he gets run over were all by him.
And then
I mean, that's the way I look at it now.
the
Yeah.
the fight between that ghost face and the girl was great when they're on that stair that stairwell.
Yeah. Yeah.
That was
I
perfect.
like how she fought back a little bit. Oh, she tried.
And then they
That's
showed,
some that's something Rob pointed out when we were watching the movies. Like, she's a fighter,
yeah, she was good, really
but she
good.
couldn't hold on to the chandelier.
Yeah, that was what I remember being in the trailer when the
Yeah.
ghost face moved. He straightened out and held the knife up.
Hmm.
And then that was when we see him light the house on fire.
Right.
That was wonderful. I loved
Yeah. Visually speaking, that was a great
that
visual. Yeah.
scene. Hey,
Hmm.
Kevin Williamson, I thought he was wonderful as the director for this.
Hmm.
And then, oh, I know her name is Tatum, but I forget the girl's name. I
Oh, is
thought
it
she
Isabel May?
Isabel May. I
Yeah.
thought she was perfect as playing the daughter for her. And then her boyfriend, what's his name? Ben.
Ben. Yeah.
Ben, and he kept being so. I thought of it as being a main suspect for it.
Right, because everyone always suspects the boyfriend in these movies.
Yeah, yeah.
But
I
it's
love
only been the boyfriend twice in the series, you know? It's like, it's not
right.
always going to be the boyfriend.
It was great when um, then he knocked on her door and then she said Tatum pushed Ben over at the side of the bed. And then Tatum and Sydney had that talk about is everything okay? And then don't you ever knock? And it's like I did. And then
Yeah.
she said, "How you doing over there,
Yeah.
Ben?" and what else? Oh, McKenna Grace. I thought she was great as one of her friends.
Uh-huh.
I think I was reading this weird theory that she might be one of the people who is a killer. I was like, I didn't, it didn't turn out that way, but I thought I remember reading or hearing something that people had a theory about her. It was
I
just,
know a lot of people thought that she was going to be the opening kill because she's like
yeah,
one of
yeah,
the
that
bigger,
was what it was.
younger
Yeah.
stars, yeah.
Mhm.
But no.
I really liked it when they were doing a play, and then that was where
She was pretty, no, here's the thing. She was pretty much the Sarah Michelle Gellar of this
Scream
one.
2, yeah.
yes,
Scream 2, yeah. We're like, okay, they have a somewhat of they have an A-lister in this movie, but they only have like two scenes.
and
Yeah.
then Tatum played the dog, and then
Yeah.
I really, I get where he was coming from. That the
The
one,
teacher, the theater teacher, he pissed me off, man.
yeah, I get where he was coming from, but the way he was saying it was mean.
Well, it pissed me off. Like, okay, either he's a suspect, either he's one of the killers, or he's gonna die a brutal death. And
Yeah,
neither
neither one that ever.
happened. I was like, well, okay,
Yeah,
that's a flaw for me.
the kill of McKenna Grace is gory and bloody.
Yeah.
When she was and that the rig where she's flying back and forth,
Hmm.
and then the ghost face swipes at her, and then the last one he held the knife completely still, and then it cut her and made her insides come out.
Yeah, the thing about every slice he did on her, I felt that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like
You can feel it. Yeah.
on the arm.
Like you really feel it, like the slicing the arm, slicing the leg, and then finally the guts falling out. Like you felt
Right,
that.
yeah,
I mean, for me, it was because the IMAX surround sound.
Yeah,
Really made
Sorry, I
me
had to get a
feel.
drink too. So
That's
yeah,
fine.
all right.
that's fun. And then yeah, it was like the music score throughout was wonderful. I think that is one of the creepiest music scores for a screen film I think I've heard in a long time. Not ever, but in a long time. Joe McHale as Dad was great. Mark Evans, who is originally Mark Kincaid, and he had to change the name, but I still really like him a lot. He was good. was as the dad, and I liked him and Sydney's relationship. They had kind of a funny relationship, but also serious at the same time.
Did you unmute me?
Oh, sorry, you're good.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't. What else? And then I like the the two, I guess, reporters or that help that work with Dale. What are the names? This the two people. I always work with uh, the Gale brothers. What are their characters' names?
Which character?
The two people that work with Gale when as
Oh, Chad and Mindy.
Chenman.
Yeah.
I loved how once they came in, immediately they wanted to try to figure out, do that questioning thing. Might be a potential suspect. They put all the suspects together, or who they think is
Yeah.
at the bar.
Yeah, because you don't have any other character in the movie that does has that dialogue. You know, you need a Randy type of character in this movie,
Mhm.
so that's
Yeah.
them. So that's why they.
I,
they're in
I
the
liked
movie.
every one of the actors who played one of the friends. Like I look really like the guy who says, "I'm not what was it? I'm not creepier."
Yeah.
He was. I liked him a lot, and
Yeah. The thing is, like, they were decent actors. It's just that their characters weren't really developed that well.
they weren't
I thought.
really developed that well. But I like. I mean, I like every one of them. Like Ben, I probably had the most development out of all of them,
Mhm.
and the kills that happened in that bar too. And I like the girl. There was this girl who she's kind of doing this hide and seek kind of thing where she's hiding behind something in the kitchen. Then she moves, and then Ghostface he goes to that side, sees her, they keep back and forth. Then the light out there, so she can see it went out.
Mhm.
But that whole scene at the bar was great. I love the kills too. I didn't expect to there were reporters to be uh, hurt so bad. I thought
Yeah.
because even I probably thought they were killed, but luckily they weren't.
We have a couple comments in the thing in the chat. I got a
Yeah.
very reliable source from a friend who works on the Scream movies since 2, and I can confirm 7 was a cover up and set up for Stu to return in 8. Well, we'll see.
Yeah, that's what we were.
See?
Kevin is a genius and no one realized it. Yeah, but like, why not just have him? Why not just reveal that he's alive in 7? If that's the case.
Right.
It's build up. That's what it is.
And then I love that it's a long part of the film when Ghostface is chasing after some Tatum and then the other friends. That I think a lot is this long chase.
Thank you for the comments, Justin Wise 420 build up.
Are they the only comments that we have?
Shock value. Yeah, so far. I can see by his profile pic, he's a Stu truther, so it's a bias. But anyway, I appreciate the comments though.
It's a Scream, baby.
Right. That was
So
that moment.
I want to get to Thomas. I want to get to Thomas's thoughts. So, any other thoughts about those Scream 7?
The scene when Tatum shoots Ghostface through the wall.
Okay, the crowd was really reacting to that. Remember, Rob?
Yeah,
Like,
Yeah.
shoot him!
I love.
No, I remember. Okay, before she gets out of that room after she shoots him, when she was pushing the desk out of the way, she put the gun on the desk. I remember going like, "No, do not put the gun away."
You may forget it. Luckily, she didn't.
It's one of those things like on Halloween, how Laurie keeps dropping the knife, keeps dropping the thing, right? It's
Yeah.
one of those things like don't. You know.
So in a way, there's actually three killers in this, but Carl is ran over and killed pretty early on.
Thank you for the sub, Justin Weiss. Also like the stream. Thank you.
Yeah, but at least the daughter in this became a badass, whereas in Halloween 2018, the daughter was already a accomplished sniper, and she still screwed up.
Right.
Yeah, I like that in this moment, but this moment better, the emotional moment here.
Yeah, that was yes, especially when Sydney said the reason why her daughter was named Tatum.
Yes, at the end. No, I'm talking about like when she's on the phone to her, like, "Mom, I'm not strong. I'm not like
That,
you." Yes, you are. You are like me.
that one too.
You
a
can
badass.
do it. That was great. That was a great moment. That was a great. That's the heart of the movie with the mother daughter relationship.
And
That's why the movie so works so well. But yeah,
oh,
Rabbo, your thoughts?
it was interesting that the one of the killers was revealed to be Sydney's neighbor. Was
Yeah,
that late?
that's part of an issue, and we'll get to that when we get to the negatives. But yeah,
Right. And then Ethan Embry, the hospital person, he turned back too. And that's probably a negative.
yeah, Sniper's not gonna do anything to Michael, as Justin Weiss says. Yeah.
I think that would be as oh, then the I like that fight as we were saying that fight between Mark and his face in it. The build for that movie, while looking around all those blue sheets, you don't know if where his face would appear.
Yeah.
That was one thing I. And then I probably thought he killed that Ghostface that, but he survived that somehow. But I think that would be all. I think that's it.
All right. Okay. So you really enjoyed it. That's
I
good. All right, Thomas, your thoughts.
Well, first getting into the history of my things with the Scream movies. I'm with. Surprisingly enough, I saw the first one first on VHS tape. I did. One of my oldest cousins had it on VHS tape, man. He was babysitting me one night over my aunt's house, and no one was home. It was just me and him, and I wasn't really allowed to watch like R-rated stuff, so he snuck in. He's like, "Want to watch this with me? Want to watch this?" And I'm like, "Sure." And like Scream, I had no idea what it was, and I saw it on VHS tape with him because he had the VHS with back in like the late '90s, probably like or maybe early 2000s, like probably when Scream 3 was ready to come out. So we watched that on VHS tape together, and I just remember being like in awe. Like I'm like this like a 6-year-old kid watching this R-rated horror film on VHS tape. But I enjoyed the film back in the day, and then I didn't see Scream 2 and 3 until I was a little bit older, maybe like middle school. Then of course I saw Scream 4 when I was new. I didn't see that in the theater, but I saw that when they first came out on DVD Blu-ray. Then it wasn't until Scream 5, then because I saw the sequels in order 2, 3, and 4. Then I saw, of course, 5. 5 was actually the first Scream film I did see in the theater. I didn't get a chance to catch Scream 6, but I did see that when it came to Blu-ray. And I'm with you. I enjoy the first 6 Scream films very, very much. I think they're all good in their own ways. Now, when it came to this one, Scream 7, I went into this film completely like cold turkey, nothing, no spoilers, like nothing like that. And I came out with a very, like, just had a blast with the film. I really did enjoy this movie quite a bit. I mean, if there's ever a film, like Rob said, where, like, it puts you over the edge of having a final girl in a horror film, this puts it over there. Sidney Prescott is like for the longest time ever. Heather Langenkamp, Nancy Thompson was like my number one final girl. Now I got to give it to Sidney Prescott. I mean, I love Nancy Thompson from Elm Street 1, 3, and 7. You know, I really do love her character, but just for some reason, Sydney's actions in this film made her the number one final girl ever.
Just for the record, even before this movie, she was my number one. So,
but I feel like this one has just made it even more higher.
yeah.
But she was a close second for the longest time behind Nancy. Nev Campbell, like now with her being the star again, because she really was only like I guess a glorified cameo, a little bit in 5.
What was a supporting role?
So glorified cameo, supporting role, but nothing too big or anything. But with her being back as the full-fledged star, and you figure she hasn't been a star of a screen film as the full main star since 2011. So that's
Screen 4, yeah.
So that was, 15 years ago?
Yeah.
And honestly, even 15 years later, she seemed like she did not skip a beat at all. I really felt like she still, had the edge of Sidney Prescott. It was, not phoning it in. It wasn't like, a shell of what Sidney Prescott was. Like, this is still Sidney Prescott. The stuff that she does, things like that. I felt like I was watching Sidney Prescott back in 1996 again.
I thought it was her best performance, that character, since 3.
Me too.
Not to say that her performance in 4 and 5 was weak. It was still really solid, but I felt like she brought that emotion back that wasn't exactly there in 4, especially 9 and 5.
I mean, it's hard to argue against that logic.
Yeah.
But because I probably say her most underrated performance was in Scream 3. I'd probably say that is the most underrated Scream.
That's my favorite Nev Campbell, Sidney Prescott performance of Scream 3.
The third one.
Yes.
It's tough to go against that. Believe me,
Yeah.
she is awesome in Scream 3.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like Scream 3 is kind of the more underrated one, because I feel like not really many people talk about Scream 3 when it comes.
They do
to
talk about it. They always either shit on it or defend it. I don't know. It's either one or the other.
Well, I'm one of the defenders on that one.
She's a badass in 3.
Yeah.
But she was great. Courtney Cox is Gail Weathers. She looks like she hasn't skipped a beat either, just like Nev Campbell did. Great as always.
She made me laugh plenty of times too.
Mason Gooding and Jasmine Savoy Brown as Mindy and was it Chad?
Chad, yeah.
Yeah, great once again. And I really love the new cast of characters. I wasn't too sure how I was going to think about him at first, like you did, but I love Joel McHale. He blew me away. Because I really only known this guy, like you said, from comedy movies
or comedy shows.
The only ever time I ever saw him, funny enough, the only time I ever saw him that was not a comedy role before this was this movie. If I can get it.
Yeah.
Was this movie.
Oh, what is that movie?
Deliver Us from Evil.
I forgot he was in that.
Yeah. That's like the only other time I've ever seen him that was not a comedy role.
Right.
Was that.
Mm-hmm.
But he was great.
He was in Spider-Man too.
What, Joel McHale?
Yeah, he was in The Banker.
Oh, that is right.
He was the banker.
Was in that. Yeah. I was keep forgetting that.
The one that tried to steal the gold coin, and Aunt May was like, "Ow!" That was him.
I remember that. Yeah.
That was him. That was him. Yeah.
I forgot that was Joel McHale. Wow.
He's come a long way.
Because if you talk to my mom, she would know him the best from The Soup back in the
Yes,
day.
that's the one I remember him mostly.
Network, yeah.
Mostly.
But he was great, and I'm with you. I think he was a lot better than Patrick Dempsey.
Yeah.
A lot better.
I thought
like
so too.
a million times better. So he was a great addition.
Like the character, like I said, the Kincaid from Mark Kincaid from Scream 3, his character is fine. It's just like I've never been a big Patrick Dempsey fan like that.
Me neither.
He's fine. I mean, for that role, he was fine. I thought Mark Evans, his character, he brought more happiness to Sydney, and that scene they have together in the beginning of the movie.
And she
Which,
needed the
yes, I agree. Sorry, go ahead, Thomas.
Yeah, so Paul McHale, great addition to the cast. Ethan Embry, another great addition to the cast. I will say, like, I'm with you guys. You guys mentioned her already, but McKenna Grace as one of the friends.
Hannah, that's her name.
Yeah. Oh, what was that her name? Hannah.
I remember all the Scream names. If I'm being honest.
Actually, before I get to her,
Hannah.
I will say probably the best standout of the whole new cast was Isabel May as Tatum.
Yes.
Uh,
Oh, she developed more. So.
well, first off, having her name Tatum after Rose McGowan's character from the original was such a cool touch.
Yes.
Really cool touch because and it would make a lot of sense too because if you think about it, in the first movie, that was Sydney's best friend was Tatum.
Yeah.
Do you remember the criticisms after her character after she died in Scream 1? That the fact that they never mention her? They don't mention really, like, Dewey never talked about her in any of the sequels. Sydney never talked about her in any of the sequels. So now, like, it feels like a redemption, kind of like, yes, she did remember. It was just like it was it was a sensitive subject for her because she said they were childhood friends.
Yeah.
Like, oh yeah, that was a.
Because Sydney never hung out with anybody other than her.
No.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Billy, but you know.
Well, no, I meant like girlfriends. She never had any like girlfriends.
I mean, there was Haley from Scream 2, but they were roommates in college. It's different.
No, but I'm talking about basically in the first movie.
Yeah, you're right. I mean, there was her like only like true friend.
Everybody else was a guy.
Yeah. Definitely not those girls in the bathroom in Scream 1.
Definitely not those.
No. Yeah.
And yeah, that's a good point because
you're pathetic.
everybody that she hung out with was a guy.
Yeah.
Matthew Lillard, Skeet Ulrich, Jamie Kennedy. Yeah, the only girl that she hung out with in that clique of friends was, Rose McGowan. So that's actually a good point that you make there. I never noticed that.
I did.
But Isabel May, great addition to the cast as Tatum. I love to see what they're going to do with her in Scream 8. I really cannot wait for that. I like to see more of her character. But going back to what I was going to say, McKenna Grace as Hannah. I think it should, and I feel like McKenna Grace is like one of those up and coming rising stars because I loved her character in the Ghostbusters movies. So she had, and even the small parts he had in things like *Malignant* or like
wasn't she in one of the? I'm sorry, wasn't she in one of the Insidious movies or Conjuring movies?
Annabelle.
Five Nights at Freddy's too.
Right, Annabelle. It was Annabelle. I knew it was one.
Oh yeah, Five Nights at Freddy's 2. She was in that too. That's right.
Yeah. With Matthew Lillard.
But she might have been like, I will say she might have been my favorite death in the whole movie because of how vicious it was.
Yes.
Like I thought, like she was gonna get typically sliced, and then all of a sudden she went, and I'm like, oh fuck.
Yeah, like I said to
Kenny, you have to try.
Like I said to Kenny, I was like you felt every slash he gave her.
Yeah, as if you lived through that.
I was like, you felt the inner pain and the sound effects. Yeah,
that flying rig.
Yeah, both the Ghostbusters girls got fucked up.
Yeah,
they did.
This is definitely, I would say, one of the most graphic Scream movies.
Mm-hmm.
Would you?
I still think Scream 4 is the goriest.
Yeah. There's a good argument for that. Yeah.
But like I said, it doesn't hold back, and I gotta say, Kevin Williamson as a first-time director, great job. Great.
Well, no, this is only a second directed movie.
Oh, what else did he direct?
Teaching Mrs. Tingle.
Oh, yeah.
God, it's been a while since I've seen that movie.
I actually rewatched it like the other week before Scream 7 came out, and I enjoyed it more than I originally did. It's not a great movie. It's got its charm to it, mostly because the actors are good. It's just like not one of his strongest works, I think.
And what was it again?
Teaching Mrs. Tingle.
Teaching Miss Tingle.
Okay.
Yeah, back in 1999.
But Kevin Williamson, I'm assuming he's going to direct the eighth one. I'm assuming.
I wouldn't imagine he would.
I would say it would make a whole lot of sense if he would.
Yeah,
Because like you said, Alex, like
I can't picture anyone else.
with Wes Craven passing away, like what other person knows the Scream franchise better than Wes Craven and Kevin Williams?
Yeah,
So it would make a lot of sense. I mean, not to discredit what the guys who did Ready or Not did with
Radio Silence.
or what's that?
That's Radio Silence. That's their name. Yeah, Radio Silence. That's their name.
Oh yeah. I don't want to discredit what they did with 5 and 6, but
They did their thing, but it's just like, okay, well, it just seems like even like a lot of fans agree, like where they felt like Scream 7 felt more Scream than 5 and 6. I can see why they
It was
think
more
that.
connected. Yeah.
I can see, having seen Ebek as the main character, like I can see that. As much as I like 5 and 6, it's still. I mean, they're all Scream to me. It's just like you obviously do see it's Radio Silence's version of Scream,
Yeah. Right.
like their style, like they did with Ready or Not or Abigail.
and the score in this is amazing.
Yes.
Having
Yeah,
the composer back from the original films, I really
Red
felt,
right hand.
I feel like I was watching Scream again, like in its golden era back.
Yeah,
in the 90s.
every time, the score is great, and I'm glad Marco Beltrami came back. But the songs, like when they reuse the same songs, like Red Right Hand with Rob, just every time a song from the original movies showed up, Rob always said like just like the original. He always pointed that out.
Yeah. When the movie ended, they used that same score as Scream 1 ending.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
Cool Hive song from Moby. Yeah.
Yeah.
That song.
Mm.
I almost teared up because the ending in Scream 1 always sticks with me ever since I first
Me
saw
too.
it. And using that song again, I love that. Like I love that
I
callback.
know.
Oh, speaking of callbacks, I was gonna bring this up, but I forgot about when Kenny was talking about the opening. You know how people say, and this I'm guessing the critics said this too, because I didn't read that many critic reviews. The negative ones I'm speaking about. When they say like, oh, why do they have to reference the original movies all the time? Well, in the opening scene, it made sense because this guy was a fanboy. He was in the house. Of
Yeah.
course, he would talk like this, taking pictures all the time, talking about, oh, this is what this happened. Like this would be us. Like if we visited a set from our favorite horror movies, we would talk about this is this part and this is this part.
Or not a horror.
We'll talk like this.
Or any kind of.
Like, well, look up like videos on YouTube. Like these YouTubers, like go to the sets of these movies. They talk like this.
Well, us as an audience, this is how they get us to be more to bring us back to what happened in the previous movies through the eyes of this dude who's like all like nostalgic. Like,
Yeah,
I think that was a clever way of doing that, though.
I thought so too. I thought it was better. I mentioned this when we first left the theater in IMAX. It worked so much better in Scream 7 than it did like something like Halloween Kills, where they always fucking mention, oh, Michael Myers that night he killed his sister. Like, we know this shit. Why are you talking like this? Like, we don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. And Scream is a different thing. It's like the context was different.
Right.
It made more sense in this one.
Yeah.
It's like Scream. It delves in on to it with it.
Meta. That's what everyone is saying. The meta humor to it. Sorry, go ahead, Thomas. You were talking about.
Like I said, like I think Brian Tyler is a really talented composer.
He's done better music.
I mean, does he? His score in Frailty is probably my favorite.
Yeah, like I said, he's done
Brian
better music.
Tyler?
Yeah, he did the score in Scream 5 and 6.
Right, yeah, but I think he does good in action. Brian
Yeah,
Tyler does.
yeah.
He does good composing.
Brian
for that.
He's done
Tyler's
other
score-
good work. It's just like
Brian Tyler's score for Terror Track with John Ritter is also really good.
It's just for some reason I felt his scores in 5 and 6 were a bit underwhelming and a little bit forgettable. I'm not even gonna lie.
Rambo.
There should be when it comes to Scream, there should be a main theme. Whether you're going to remix it, just like they did in Halloween 2018, they remixed almost like the original score.
Mm-hmm.
If they just do that it would work just fine. I mean,
I thought
you know,
it's like Scoring, it's like doing the Star Wars movies without John Williams scoring. It feels weird, doesn't
Yeah,
it? That's what it
yeah.
is for me. Or a Friday 13 movie without Harry Manfredini.
Manfredini. Yeah.
It's not the same.
Brian
So
Tyler, Brian Tyler, he did Rambo and then Rambo Last Blood.
I get it because that's Radio Silence's composer. He composed their other movies, so it makes sense why they got him instead. But it's Marco Beltrami's, like, he's the Scream guy. Like he should always score those movies.
Yeah,
So I'm so happy he came back and knocked it out of the park. I thought.
it had been a while.
Yeah, since Scream 4. Yeah. Thomas, did you have you quickly mentioned your audience
Oh yeah, the
reactions?
audience was great.
How did they react to the Ghostface getting run over?
Like everyone was like, all you heard was just like a whoa,
Yeah,
like the
'cause-
whole audience just went whoa.
That's
Because
what
it
I was,
happens in the middle of the movie. We never seen that happen when the Ghostface gets killed in the middle of the movie.
that's
Yeah.
what I was saying. There was basically 3 killers.
Yeah, there was, except one
Well-
of them got taken out early on.
Mm-hmm.
When Alex and I were in the theater, there's this group of girls that come, and I'm like, oh, great.
Yeah,
And we thought maybe they were going to give, be problems, but they were actually fine. And then Alex is going, didn't have to worry about them.
but those group of girls, I remember they were screaming like crazy when that scene when Ghostface opened the door at the coffee shop with the code.
Yeah,
I just
yeah,
remember, like,
yeah. They were like, oh my God. They were like, oh, no.
Oh, that was
And
something
then,
that,
and then me right next to you, I was like,
I forgot. That was some.
By the way, that's a true story. I did scream like that once.
What, Kenny?
That was something in this Scream that surprised me because now she owns a coffee shop. I
Mhm.
think in 3 she was people will call
Like a therapist.
call
Like a
her-
woman's counselor.
yeah, counselor, and then in 4 I think she wrote that book.
Yes.
Out of-
Out of darkness. Out of darkness.
Out of Darkness, and then so it's like in the later films she keeps having a different profession. I was like, when did she start working as a coffee shop person?
I think probably after Scream 4, like everything that happened in Scream 4, she probably thought, I'm done writing books. I'm done dealing with this Ghostface stuff.
Okay, 'cause
I'm
I
just
She
gonna
just
live a
wanted to
normal
live a
life.
normal life, I think.
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
I didn't remember she mentioned that.
Which, that's what we get to in the motivation of the killer.
Mhm.
Yeah.
That was something I wanted to mention. I thought in some of the films she changes professions pretty quickly.
Well, it's not pretty quickly. It's like a lot of time passes between movies.
No, I know that, but I mean, when you see it one after the other now.
I mean, and maybe if Scream 8, whenever that comes out, if she's a different, she has a different profession, I'll take your
Yeah,
point.
that'd be interesting.
But I doubt it.
I really liked it in this when she owned the coffee shop. I thought that
I will
was
say, not just the score that we talked about, like the actual music and the soundtrack, I really like too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. Mm.
Like, yeah. But
Oh.
I'm sorry, we kind of like took away Thomas's moment here. I know you didn't really finish your
Right.
thoughts on the movie. Go ahead. Sorry.
Nah, it's okay. But everything about this, I love this film. I don't really understand the criticisms that it's getting. I really don't.
Yeah,
I think it's the lowest rated Rotten
Yeah.
Tomato score.
I didn't
out of
know
all
about-
the movies.
I didn't know about it till like after we left the theater. I looked it up. Like, okay, I'm curious. What did it get? And I see 33%. Are you fucking kidding me?
yeah, and I was like, what? Then I didn't say I love the artificial intelligence AI.
The
angle.
AI stuff was cool. I will admit.
Yeah, nice.
I like the Jaws vertigo camera work he did with Sydney's reaction when she first sees Stu.
Right. Yes. Yes.
Like, hi, Sydney. Like, But you know one thing? Not only did we think, like, I thought, me and Rob thought his performance was great and was funny, but he was also times menacing too when he's like, "It's showtime, bitch!" You know,
Yes,
like that shit like that. I'm like, whoa.
whenever
Yeah, when he had the
hung up,
scars, he looked. Yeah,
when he hung up, stopped the call. He said something sinister.
When he's making fun of Gail in the phone call.
when he was like,
Yeah, that made the audience laugh. Yeah,
And
it's like that.
then, then
That's
he
Stu.
said
That's
his
Stu.
famous line, "I always had a thing for you, Sid."
Yeah. I know. Yeah, that's one of his fan favorite lines.
Hmm.
uh,
Was there anything else, Thomas? Sorry.
That's all I really got to say. I mean, the new characters were great. It was the score was great. It was great to see the original guy back from the original films.
Mm.
It was great to see like Neve Campbell again, Courtney Cox again. Like I said before, the new characters like McKenna Grace and Joel McHale and Ethan Embry, all great additions to the cast. Isabel May was another great addition to the new cast of characters. Um, like I said, it was bloody, it was graphic, it was R-rated. It was definitely one of the most graphic Scream films. Like I said, it's probably the most. I thought 5 and 6 were pretty gruesome. I think this is probably even more gruesome than those ones, in my opinion. I still think, like I said, like Rob said, the goriest one is the fourth movie still because it's like just a tad bit more. Yeah, but overall, I mean, Kevin Williamson, great job directing. I'm gonna say, he hasn't directed a film since 1999. So,
yeah.
and I'm a big fan of Kevin Williamson as a writer, not just for Scream, but I love the Faculty he wrote.
I know what you did last summer.
Even that one I liked, and I liked.
I mean, he's a good writer. Yeah, he's definitely a good writer.
I also liked Halloween H2O. He wrote.
Yeah, he did a lot of rewrites for that. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. So overall, I mean, this was a
And the movie, you didn't mention this one. This is underrated. I think now is the movie Sick. He wrote that one. Sick.
Yeah, that's a good one too.
Or AKA the COVID horror movie.
Oh, I forgot about that movie. Yeah,
That's a good movie. I rewatched that too recently. That movie is underrated.
Yeah, that's a good one.
He's done a lot of good stuff as a writer.
Overall, I need to get that.
This was another strong addition to the Scream franchise. So I can easily say all 7 Scream films are fantastic, good films in each and every way. So I had a blast with this film. This was a great time.
What did you think of the guy who has been Tatum's boyfriend?
Oh, Ben.
Yeah, Ben.
I thought, like, out of the, I'll say, like,
I knew he had nothing to do with it because I figured they're not going to do that again.
Yeah, I wish he was developed more because I thought the actor was actually quite good.
Yeah.
They should have developed him.
Right.
Yeah, they did the boyfriend trope twice. They did it with Skeet Ulrich, and then they did it with Jack Quaid.
Right.
So.
I didn't like him as, like, okay, I'll say, out of the boyfriend love interest that were not a killer, that were innocent, he was one of the better ones, I thought. Because I didn't.
You mean Ben?
Yes, because I didn't really care for the one from Scream 6, Danny.
Yeah.
I didn't really care for Trevor in Scream 4.
Oh, you mean Rory Culkin?
No. Trevor's
the other one.
Oh, that guy.
The one that got shot in the balls.
The one that he was kind of an idiot, honestly.
Yeah, I didn't really care for him.
Yeah.
Like I said, like Patrick Dempsey was okay. Whatever. I'll say, like, Ben wasn't as good as or memorable as, like, Jerry O'Connell, Derek from Scream 2. Like, he's the best innocent boyfriend.
Bring Jerry O'Connell back.
Right. I'm surprised he didn't show up at AI.
I know, really.
That
would have been funny if he actually did show up in the AI TV. He's like,
started singing.
Cindy, I think I love you. I still love you.
I think I love you.
Yeah. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Ben. I mean, that was your question, Kenny. He was a good actor, but he wasn't developed enough.
Yeah, I didn't. The same with you.
I never believe he was.
I didn't mind Patrick Dempsey, but it's not. It wasn't. a major standout in 3.
No, no, he wasn't. I didn't think so. All right, did you guys want to talk about the negatives?
Hmm.
I mean,
The
I
big
don't
one-
really have that. I don't really have many
I didn't
negatives, to
have
be honest.
Well, the big one being like a lot of people have had a problem with the third act and all that, the reveal. I still have some issues with it, but it doesn't. I don't. It doesn't ruin the movie at all for me.
That's the big
It didn't
problem for me
really
too.
make
It's the
me-
finale, but then it's not really enough to bring down the film for me because I think the first 2 acts were so strong, and there were good aspects in the third act.
Here's my
Well-
only issues with the finale. It's a bit rushed, I think, because if you look at all the other finales and all the other scream movies, they take up a lot of time. So there's a lot that happens.
Yeah.
This one it
right.
was a little too fast. If they just let it go on for a couple more minutes, I think it would have been better.
Mhm.
Ethan
I mean-
Embry as the killer, like I thought the 2 killers were predictable, which is okay. You can get away with that if both their motivations are great. You don't really get his side of the story that much.
Mhm.
Well, I think in a way that's.
Are you talking about
I think in a
Ethan Embry?
way,
Yes.
you could say it's a good thing because they actually did something different and something that you would never have guessed. You know, especially with her motivation.
I mean, I
Like,
thought
you never-
he was good in the movie. Ethan Embry was good in the movie. It's just he wasn't in it really that much.
Yeah, but I'm saying with her
Oh, just-
motivation, how she killed her
husband.
her
Abusive
husband.
Yeah.
It's something that you never would have. You wouldn't have guessed that. I mean, it's just
I will say her being the killer, I saw coming because she wasn't really in the movie in the second half of the movie.
and she had that weird son, so I
Yeah.
kind of knew it wasn't going to be him. That was just too obvious.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
I never-
Corey 2.0.
Yeah, Corey. Yeah, I just call him Corey. Just call him Corey.
Oh, in the movie his name was Lucas, but like, yeah, he looked like Corey. Yeah.
I didn't ever think he
I'll be
was
right back. I gotta use
weird, but everyone
All right.
seems to think he was weird.
Yeah, because he kept mentioning oh, I'm a fan of Sydney, like as the
Yeah.
like.
I mean,
He was into-
okay, we're on the 7th Scream movie.
Yes.
At this point, you look at all the weird people, you look at the boyfriends, and you're kind of just like, this has been done. So that way, I'm sitting there through the whole movie looking at the other people. I'm not even looking at them. I'm looking at the others. And then Alex made a good point. I think you guessed it was the lady before I
Yes.
did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I didn't think about that because you said, she didn't have enough screen time. I'm like, wait a minute.
sure.
Because once all the teenagers got killed, I was like, where is she at?
Who's left?
Yeah. The only one that
Yeah.
were left were the 2 killers that were actually. The freaking teacher, the theater teacher. He was the one that just kind of disappeared.
Right.
But you know what? I like that. I like the fact that they killed all the kids because you never would expect that. That took balls, and that's kind of a risky move. They I think that's actually a positive thing because
I was
Kept you
surprised they all
guessing.
died. I
Yeah.
thought like one of them was gonna. I actually thought Celeste O'Connor was gonna live,
Mhm.
yeah,
or maybe even the boyfriend, like Ben. But like, oh, like they all
Yeah.
got killed. Yeah,
And
they all got killed. Like damn.
something that we didn't mention, whereas this film was they were saying that the killer in this one was more of a fan of Sydney from 30 years ago, not the
Yes.
one in this one, this
Yeah.
current time.
Yeah. That's why I get the motivation. Like the second time watching it, I understood it more. So I was like, okay, I did like it more.
Yeah.
When she talked about her motivation and like how she was a fan of the book and she thought, oh, her in her own like weird way, like the only way to survive this abusive marriage she was in years ago is to kill her husband.
Right.
And she hated that Sydney left the limelight. That she wasn't a celebrity anymore. She was a regular. And then that makes sense. Like look at all these people who are obsessed with celebrities nowadays. Who to put certain celebrities up in a pedestal, and let's just say like that celebrity stopped making movies, stop making shows, stop being on social media.
Well,
they go
people-
nuts. They snap.
people can be influenced. It's like she was influenced by Sydney and how she was portrayed, and so
Yeah.
then when Sydney left, and then that pissed her off.
Yeah,
So
because she's
there's some
crazy.
crazy people out there,
Yeah,
honestly.
yeah.
Did it, and I still think Nev Campbell looks great now, like as she did in the first
Yeah.
three, for 1, 2, and 3. I didn't think she aged badly at all.
When she
But she's
said,
now in the earlier mid 50s.
when she said, like, after after they got rid of the killers, when she said, "Past my prime," fuck you.
That's prime, yeah,
That's gonna
Yeah.
be one of my. That's gonna be one of my favorite Sydney lines in
yeah.
all the franchise now. That line.
Oh, and then because that was when they did finally kill her.
Jessica.
That killer Jessica. They
Yeah.
shot her at the face, shot at her face,
Yeah.
bloody.
I like that mother daughter moment when they both shoot her, kill her together,
Yeah,
Oh my
and
god, yeah, that was
that was
great.
gnarly. But her blown up face was CG, and that does take me out a bit.
it did sound. Yeah.
Well, I mean, it happened. It
Just a
happened fast,
bit.
though.
I know it happened
It
fast, but it's
happened
like,
fast.
but you could still. I mean, that's how I am. Like if it's like a
And
grounded film or whatever, and they have some CG
Yeah,
shot,
I mean
it does take me out
yeah,
a
it
bit.
is what
Yeah.
it is.
it can be.
Good kill though. Like that's a great way. Like yeah, because throughout the movie she kept telling Tatum, "You gotta shoot him in the head. You gotta shoot him in the head. You gotta shoot him in the head." Well, let's shoot the face off.
Yeah,
One
got her
one of
face.
my favorite parts. One of my favorite parts. I forgot to say this when we were talking about positives, but
Mhm.
is when they're in the wall. That part is so
Yes,
I
cool.
was mentioning that. Yeah,
I
Yeah,
will say like
that was
there was
great.
even a moment where I thought Sydney was gonna get stabbed. I mean, she gets
Yeah.
cut in her arm a bit, but like I thought she was legit gonna get stabbed.
Oh, I was saying that I loved it when Tatum shot the ghost face through the wall and of
We all
the
said it. Yeah, when that happened, we're like, "That's a great moment." Like we all said it. Bulletproof vest. Bulletproof vest.
that
yep,
was great.
yep.
Yeah.
And being
Oh,
in the wall, that was
speaking. Yeah, that was kind of like Halloween 5, wasn't it? A little bit.
yeah.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
Oh,
but
so when
better.
I'm sorry,
but
guys. What
better.
were we at
Yes.
again?
We're just talking about some of the.
I mentioned there was a positive that I forgot to mention was when they were in the wall. I
Yeah.
thought that was a great scene.
Oh yeah.
And I said Halloween 5.
A very narrow space.
I will say, like, it was so smart for Sidney to bend the knife when he stabbed through
Yeah,
the wall.
Yes,
Yes.
he
yeah.
Smart thing to do. Yes.
invented.
Yeah. But then he got the freaking fire poker. So, like, that's about it.
Right.
But that whole sequence in the house was great.
Yeah.
Except, again, nitpick. Why didn't they check the attic?
Yes.
Well,
One place they didn't check.
I mean, look. I mean,
I know, yeah.
honestly,
It's a movie. It's a
it'd be
movie.
very easy if they're searching the house. They're kind of in a rush to see if there's
Yeah.
something there. It'd be very easy not to look up and see that there's, that could happen. I
I
mean,
can see that actually happening. Yeah.
Because
yeah,
a lot of people got confused. Like what happened to the cops? Watching the second time. They say after they checked the whole house except for the attic, they said everything's clear. We'll meet you at the station. They
right.
left.
They left.
They
Yeah.
left. Okay, so I was confused about the.
When I first saw the movie with you, I was like, we were kind of like, wait, where's the cops at?
Yeah, because they weren't outside when they start fighting
Right.
outside.
Yeah.
I left.
I mean, they come back later. Like, whoops, sorry.
Mhm.
No, but that's the thing though. The cops do kind of disappear in the third act because they're supposed to be roaming around the town because of curfew, but they're nowhere to be inside. That's the one thing. Okay, that's a nitpick though for me though.
Yeah, but like in John Campion's review, he's talking about they're running down the street and no one's around. Well, that's because it's
Because there's a curfew. Yeah, I get that. Like,
it's
that doesn't bother me. I'm just saying, like that one cop that we saw supposed to patrol the streets never popped up again. So that's why I thought maybe.
he could be on the other side of town. Who knows? I mean,
That's why I thought maybe he's the killer. Maybe one of the cops is the killer.
I forget the one moment when Tatum is hiding behind that statue or whatever, looking
Yeah.
to see where Ghostface is at. That that was great because you didn't know if he would be there.
I love that shot in that same sequence. I love the shot where you see his shadow in the alleyway.
Yes, right. When she first sees it,
Yes.
yeah, that was
Hey, did you hear what that Justin said? He said Kevin did have Stu alive in the post-credit scene of 7, but the test audience didn't approve of it.
yes. I remember.
Yeah, I read about that like a couple of days ago. Actually,
Yeah, I think
Yeah.
I remember seeing that. Yeah,
I'm guessing. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I don't know where we're gonna see that footage, like in a deleted scene.
I thought I remember seeing it last week when I went to see it Thursday.
I'm fine with him being dead. I mean, I don't think you needed it.
Yeah, it's just not.
So I know a lot of people disagree. Like a lot of people are mad that he
I'm
wasn't
fine
alive.
I'm fine with him either way. I just think it.
I mean,
I
we got
told
to
you this. It
we got
makes
to
more
see him.
sense.
We got to see
It
him.
makes more sense for him to be alive than any other Scream member.
Yeah, right.
Right.
I mean,
So what I'm saying is, if they decided to have him alive, that's fine. If they decide to have him dead, whatever.
I mean, we
I'll
still
take
get
it
to,
either way.
we still got to see
Fine with
Matthew
it.
Lillard return and act like Stu. So it's like even if it was AI,
Well, we got to see Skeet Ulrich return as a go or like as a hallucination. So
yeah, and 5 and 6, yeah.
I
Wait.
mean,
5.
He was in 6 as well.
he was in 6.
Yeah, you just didn't see him as much.
Right.
I thought the AI stuff was interesting about it. They mentioned about how like they weren't even the cops weren't sure if it was real or not. Like that's how scary AI's gotten. Like it's becoming
that's
more and more
yeah.
realistic.
You go on YouTube, you can see videos right now of AI. It's scary, dude. It's like
Yeah,
realistic.
Yeah.
Right.
Sometimes like even the news outlets get fooled by it,
I know.
which is crazy. So imagine like if somebody like I don't know like an actual real life killer escaped and he's creating AI videos. I'm in this place. No, I'm actually in this place. Like, that'd be scary.
Right. Because it had this stew be in certain places, each where Tatum was at.
I do have okay. I don't know if you guys have any nightmares. Like before I get to even the finale, like I thought the way Chet and Mindy leave the not leave the movie, but like they're knocked out. Like I thought that felt kind of like a cop out.
That was kind of like yeah, that was just a way to concentrate on the other characters at
I get
hand.
yeah.
But
They want the finale was about Sydney and her family. I get that. That's why
I
Gail wasn't
would've-
even. That's why
yeah.
Gail wasn't even in the finale either.
it would have been better to have. Yeah, Gail was just gone. Like she separated from Sydney, and then she's like, where were like what happened to you? You got away from me or something. Like
I mean, she
Sydney
could have
left.
drove to her house if she
Yeah.
wanted to. I mean, she knew where she lived. She was there early in the movie.
Sydney
That's
left,
true.
and then Gail and her did not see each other until the end.
Yeah,
Like
you know
were
what?
saying that, Alex. Like in
Yeah.
the you're like, wait, where's Gail?
I know,
Where's yeah.
I speaking of Gail, I was surprised. I was actually surprised how much of part of Scream 6 they mentioned. They keep mentioning New York a lot in the movie.
Yes.
How Sydney-
Well, you know what? I will say this. In this movie, Gail seemed more like Gail than she did in a lot of the sequels. To me, this was like the Gail from the first movie.
Yes. That was.
I mean,
I will say she gave me Scream 4 vibes in this movie. Yes, but yeah, I see what you mean. Yes, I see what you mean. Like that was
you
the
know
last.
the cockiness and the
Yes.
Scream 4. She was very cocky, but
Yeah.
right.
Yeah,
Not in
she
5
just
and
seemed.
6. Yeah.
She had her own talk show. She had her own show, but she seemed like she didn't lose her touch with the
Yes.
reporting and all that stuff.
And I liked her back and forth with the Chet and Mindy.
See, I didn't care for her role in Scream 4 that much because she just seemed like she had nothing to do. She was trying to be a writer, but she couldn't write nothing. And so I'm just like, okay, like her character just kind of seemed like it was going nowhere.
I mean, she wanted to crack the case, but she got taken out in the middle of the movie. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I liked how she also mentioned how because of Scream 6, everything she went through in that movie, she has nerve damage.
Yeah,
Like, okay,
that's
that was interesting.
yeah.
And we finally got to hear what she feels about Dewey being dead. How she still suffers from it.
I'm glad they brought that up because
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say when they finally try to do that interview with each other. Sydney doing the interview after 30 years.
And she can't handle the interview, Sydney, so she walks away. She's like, "Why did you mention my kids? Like, how would you feel? How would you feel if I mentioned Dewey and Alive in the Air too?" She's like,
Yeah,
she pushed her buttons.
brought
Yeah.
up their Sydney.
Yeah.
Children.
I get what she was trying to do. She was trying to get the killer to call, but the killer didn't call till
Yeah.
after the interview.
But that was still kind of classic Gail, though. I mean,
Yes.
that she has that, persona, I guess.
Right.
Yeah, like in Scream 2. Like, we were trying to interview her and Cotton, like, out of nowhere.
Then whoever the killer was didn't finally call until after they were done broadcasting.
Yeah, it was Stu again.
Right.
Ooh,
Yeah.
what a sad story. That's when he did the thing.
Yeah, I like what he's like. I like what he's like. So don't care. I so don't care.
Yeah.
They were sitting somewhere when he was doing that.
Oh, when they were at her house and he called again, and this time
Yeah.
Gail got to see him. And that's when she said like "fuck you, you AI asshole," something like that. I forgot the line
Yes,
exactly.
that
was so funny.
He's like, I'll show you how real I am when I stab you in the fucking throat.
That was it. Yeah.
Like, I will say though, in the finale when you seen all the AI TVs,
Oh, yeah.
when you got to Mrs. Loomis and she said you killed my son, I liked how Sydney said like, yeah, and I'll fucking do it again if I have to.
She looked at one of the screens and she saw that green dot
Yeah.
where they were actually watching her.
Yes. So that's
And Ethan Embry, his character was a computer technician, or like he was
he was the one that was doing all the AI tech stuff.
yeah, so he knew all how to do that.
Well, that was his purpose of his killer reveal. Like, okay, that's fine. I just felt like, oh, you know what?
There wasn't much to him. I mean,
because he's a good actor. It's like, oh, he even did good in the limited role he was in.
Right.
That's why I wish he was in the movie more before the reveal.
That was your thing, and not character development, but you were hoping to see him some more.
Because originally it was him and Carl.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So and then the lady was kind of like the mastermind around it.
Because like I will say like. There's a couple of performances in Scream 6, 5, even in 4 that I wasn't a big fan of. Here, all the acting was fine. I didn't think anybody was a bad actor in this movie at all.
I didn't either.
It's just like some characters needed more time. That's really my issue with that. Especially him, especially Ethan Embry.
I think that would be negatives I could think of too. Yeah.
I mean, the more that I think about this.
That's all.
I think Carl, like I'm going to say it. I think Carl was. I think he was a better Ghostface than both Ethan Embry and her.
Oh, you mean like when he's actually in the Ghostface costume and fighting?
Yeah, like I think he was. Dude, that guy was intimidating as hell.
Because he was kind of like a pawn to them because they were okay with him getting killed.
Right. But
my thing is like I think Carl was the one that killed the couple and then in the opening he killed McKenna Grace. Like that was him, I think.
Yeah, I think it was because at that time wasn't Ethan Embry at the facility,
the hospital, and then Jessica, she had an alibi. She wasn't there at the theater. She was with her son at home during the theater attack. Yeah. And there was no way.
Right. I think that was Carl.
Yeah, and there was no way she went to Woodsboro because that was the studio's house is back in Woodsboro, and they're in a different town.
We're talking about this, but I haven't heard Thomas really say anything of what we are talking about. All this.
I don't know, Thomas.
I'm here.
Kenny pointed out that you haven't said much in a while.
Well, I'm gonna say I didn't want to interrupt too much, so.
I mean, unless we haven't mentioned something that's in your mind. Have we forgotten something? There's one thing I want to mention,
Oh yeah, go ahead.
but I forgot. Fuck. There was something. Oh yes. Okay, I love this shit. I love that Sydney, Mark, and Tatum had kind of like a thing where they get out of a situation, like when she had the knife through her throat in Ghostface at the house,
Oh yeah,
and at the finale as well. Like I like that. Like they sort of prepared, even though
Yeah.
she wasn't experienced. She's never experienced Ghostface in her life. Tatum. I like that they sort of prepared. Like I'm guessing for like small, like if there was ever like a criminal, like
well,
a home invader, right?
Yeah.
But no,
well
it's Ghostface.
yeah. I mean, they made it realistic to
like
where
that.
she hasn't been confronted with that stuff, and
Mhm.
she's confronting this for the first time. Like even when she was told to shoot him in the head, she walks out and she's trying to like you can see like she's gonna do it, but she's not quick enough. So in like real life, you know, I think you would be scared if you hadn't done that stuff before.
Mhm.
Right.
So
But
And
like
then,
when
and then she
when the Carl Ghostface had the knife through her throat and like it was looked like he was gonna kidnap her.
right.
Like you see, he takes the knife out of the throat. Ramoni does this, and that's when Mark
Yeah.
was like, "Now," and she ducks. Like they
She-
sort of
Right.
prepared her, but just not with the
Yeah.
gun though. Like the gun thing was like her first time. I believe.
yeah, but I
Yeah.
mean, I like that because it shows a character develop. It shows that she's learning, she's
Yes.
going through it.
Mhm.
So
And that's where like I remember I seen a couple of videos on reviews on YouTube after I saw it. Some people brought up how like this is a criticism that I don't understand. When people say like, how come Sydney never talked? No. Why is Tatum asking Sydney about her past? She can see just the movies or read the book. Like that's the movies in that universe. They're fictionalized,
Oh,
and so is the books. So yeah, of course she wants to hear the real story.
yes.
Not a fictionalized.
Not a fictionalized version of it. She even asked, like, even when Sydney to like, you have a bunch of movies and books to learn that, and she's like, no, I want to hear from you. I want to hear the real
Right.
side of the story.
well, even Sydney said it's something she doesn't like to talk about.
No, because she wants to move on from that past,
Right.
but she can't because Ghostface is back again, and this time talking to her daughter. It's like,
That was
yeah, it makes
something
sense.
That was something in this I thought was great because Sydney
It was more H2O to me than Halloween 2018.
trying to
I would
keep
say.
her from this and protect her, but she made her vulnerable.
Yeah,
I love in this movie how Sydney is so desensitized when Ghostface calls. She's just like she's already had it. She's already like, oh, I don't give a shit. Like why? Oh wow! Like you're calling me. Like oh, you must be really stupid. Like
yeah.
she just doesn't care. It's like she's already been through it enough to where she's just like, oh screw you.
It
I don't
wasn't
care.
until like he mentioned
Right.
Tatum, and then Stu shows up. AI Stu for the first time. That's when like, what the fuck?
Yeah, they found her weakness basically.
Yeah, and even at first she resists. She's like, Stu's dead. Like, this is fake. Like, oh well, I'm outside your daughter's school, and it
That's
was
what I was
the
saying.
sign.
He
And that's when she gets serious. Like, oh fuck, I gotta go.
Yeah.
he appeared at each place that Tatum was at.
Yes.
But I'm just saying,
lo-
like, I like how Sydney. I just like how her attitude is just basically like, you know what, I've done this before. You're nobody.
You know
You're just-
how like this all rolls.
Yes. Because that's how she was in Scream 5
right.
with that phone call. But it's different now because like, oh, I'm not just gonna target you, Sydney. I'm gonna target your family.
Hmm.
I mean, she even acted that way in Scream 3 too.
Yes. Yes.
A bit, yeah.
Right.
Until she started hearing her mother's voice, then it was different.
Mhm.
See, like when it comes to family, that's when she gets scared and then gets nervous.
Yeah, she turns.
So you're saying she's Vin Diesel?
she,
right?
she turns it one.
But better.
Don't turn your back on family.
Family. That's another thing I want to mention. When Roman showed up and he said, "Hey, hey sis, like it's a family," When he said that, I was like, "Oh, we're gonna see Emma Roberts, right? Jill? No, we didn't." I was like, "Okay."
Yeah, that sucks that we didn't see her.
You would think so, but no.
Oh yeah, at least with the AI.
Yeah.
It's not. It's not anything to do with Scream, but there was this interview that Scott Foley did, where he brought up that he missed James Vanderbeek because they were in Dawson's Creek.
Yeah, I saw that. I saw the
Yeah.
interview. Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah.
but
No, because that is connected to Scream because Kevin Williamson created that show.
right.
That's true.
Yeah, so
Mm-hmm.
that was his next big hit after Scream.
I forgot about you.
Yeah, that was, yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, he's created a bunch of shows.
Mm.
He's done more shows than movies, actually.
That's where he came from. His shows,
Uh-huh.
doing shows. I think.
Well, Scream, he did.
Well, Scream was
Scream
first,
before-
right?
yeah,
I think
Scream
Scream that was '96. So
Yeah, and then he did Dawson's Creek,
yeah, he
Yes.
did that. Yeah.
When did the Dawson's Creek start? Like 98?
like early '98,
Yeah, that was it. Yeah.
and then he went on to do other shows like Vampire Diaries and stuff like that.
Damn, I can't believe it's been that long, dude.
Yeah, 30 years.
I can't believe it's been that long.
He's been involved in the industry for a while.
30 years, yeah.
Man, I feel old.
All right.
Yeah.
Dang.
Yeah, me and you both.
Yeah, right.
I remember those years though, like all those Dawson's Creek promos on the
Yeah.
WB. On the WB, remember that?
Yeah, the
When-
WB,
The one before it was CW, yeah.
CW, were there's WB, and then it became CW.
You know why? Because I was always watching the Batman anime series, and during the commercial breaks they always show Dawson's Creek promos.
Oh my God, that's right.
Yeah.
Because I used to do that too.
I must have been watching the Batman anime series or Pinky and the Brain or Animaniacs, one of those shows.
Right.
Oh my gosh.
I remember
Oh.
the dancing frog, the WB, like all the Buffy
That
and
is-
Dawson's Creek promos.
One that was underrated, but not from Kevin Williamson, that I like is Freakazoid.
Was it also the WB?
I think I think that was Fox.
Okay, never mind. I'm just
But
talking
it-
about the WB.
what was it called again?
Freakazoid.
Oh, the cartoon.
Freakazoid from Spielberg.
Oh, yeah, is that the cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, man, I love
I
that. Freakazoid. Freakazoid.
Right. Uh-huh.
I mean, I remember that cartoon back in the day, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Is there anything else about the movie that we haven't brought up? Oh, yes. I mentioned this already. The music, like the actual songs in the soundtrack. Like, if you guys
Yeah,
have
we
any
talked
chance,
about the music. Yeah.
a little bit, yeah. Like, if you guys have any chance to listen to it, like, you can look it up. They had some couple of bangers. I thought
Yeah, I
the
love
song that plays when Tatum goes to school and she meets with her friends, like that song is great. That's probably my
I
favorite
like
of the
that
soundtrack.
song a lot.
That's a great song. Yeah.
The Kill. That's what the one's called. The Kill. And there's the one in the end credits. The twisting the knife.
And then,
Another thing I will mention is I know John Camp. Again, I watched his review.
Fuck John Campia.
He said it was stupid that Sydney didn't go in the ambulance with her husband because he was all hurt. But I'm like, well, wait a minute. She went to go make sure her daughter was okay,
Yeah.
and then they said they were going to go to the hospital to see their
Yes.
dad. To
right,
see him.
the three of them would go
So
to
what's the difference? Like,
right.
Yeah,
like-
because she's not gonna leave her daughter behind.
it's so stupid, dude.
Like,
I
and
don't
plus-
even think he watched the movie.
And plus, it's so you can have that moment with them together when she talks about why she needed her. She needed.
He
her kid
literally
and why.
ranted on the entire movie, and all the points he brought up were just stupid. I'm like, did you watch the film?
I know you mentioned that he got the town wrong, and he was getting other facts about
Yeah.
the franchise wrong.
Yes, yeah.
Yeah.
He's not the only one. I saw somebody else review the movie that didn't like it. They thought the movie took place in Woodsboro. Like, the movie does not take place in Woodsboro.
I'm like, what movie are you guys watching?
They said it. It's Pine Grove.
Yes.
They say it a couple times, and they even
Pine-
show the words.
Pine Grove, Indiana. It's nowhere near Woodsboro. Woodsboro takes place in California. The opening is in Woodsboro because it's the house, but that's it.
Oh, that
Yeah.
was And then this fake Stu was saying, how could he be in Woodsboro and then Pine Grove in that short amount of
Three
time?
killers, guys. 3 killers.
Yeah,
Yeah.
You know.
It's like, how could he get from Woodsboro to Pine Grove in a short time like that?
that's still why my boy is still Roman because he's the single Ghostface killer. He did it all by himself.
Yes, he did. Yeah.
Yeah, they
My
mentioned that
boy.
in that interview that Scott Foley did. He meant the guys that were interviewing him mentioned like you're the only solo Ghostface.
Yes.
He's
Heck
like,
yeah.
that's right, yeah.
That's
To this
why.
day.
That's why Scream 3 is so. That's why it's so close to me, and that's why it's unique.
Hmm. We mentioned earlier how like every Scream film stands out on its own. Like,
Yep.
that's one of the things that stands out. That and the Hollywood setting and the backstory stuff.
Yep.
It also said I had mentioned to Alex and probably the rusty Robin Thomas that I would really, if Sydney was not in Scream 8 or any after that, I would like. I think it would be great to have Tatum as the lead, the main person. I think it
Yeah, but
They
once
probably.
Ghost, I think she's gonna have a lesser role. I think it's Scream 8.
lesser.
Yes.
Okay.
I hope that they don't kill Sydney off to make her the lead role. They better not do that shit.
You don't have to
No,
do
I
that. You just have
wasn't
to
saying
just
it
have
was-
just have
I know they
Tatum
don't
be the
have to.
focus more. Yeah.
I know they don't have to, but there's always like stupid decisions they make.
I think Gil might die in the next one.
Well, I wasn't saying of killing Sydney.
No, you mean like having Tatum be more the lead
Yes.
than the co-lead? Yes.
Yeah,
I think that's very possible.
passing the torch, basically.
Yes. I mean that was the point of this. That's one thing I was like, I don't know how to feel about that before I saw the movie because
No, because
I thought-
Sydney's been through so much.
no, I thought
Like-
that they did that passing the torch really well in Scream 5. So I was like, I don't know, doing it
Yeah.
again.
But
Yeah, but
it's
I thought that dynamic with the mother daughter benefited of that passing the torch.
killing Sydney would basically mean that everything she's went through is just for nothing. I
agree.
feel like
I agree. I would be
they
against
need to just have her move on, let her survive. Yeah, I mean, if Gail dies, whatever. I mean, if they can do it right, but
There are so many Gale fans. I'm not gonna tell you. There's so many Gale. Like, I always say corny Cox fans that would be against that. Like, but like,
oh yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, once she lost Dewey, it's like, well,
Well,
I
they
think
they
she-
had balls. They had balls when they killed Dewey. I didn't
That's one
think they would ever do that.
well, you know what they said in Scream 5 because their movie has fucking stakes.
I mean, there has to be some stakes.
There's one thing that surprised me about this movie that didn't kill any of the main survivors.
Yeah, but again, I will say they killed all the kids.
That's true, but
So
they did that in Scream 4 as well.
that's true. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's minus Kurt because she was alive the whole time.
I did feel bad for Ben when he was killed because I was like Sidney kept being against him for most of the film, and he seemed like one of the more better not a side character, but one of the
Supporting character.
friend characters.
Yeah, the friend group. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I will say it was dumb for him to use AI to see if it works. Like, but why would I get that? But like, why would you say all the horrible stuff that Stu's been saying throughout the movie?
Right.
That's kind of you could have said you could have talked about I don't know like food or something. It still would have worked.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I told you right away when they showed that. I'm like, I don't buy it.
Right.
Like,
yeah.
I don't buy it. That's too in your face. Like, I just,
Mhm.
yeah.
Thomas, are you asleep? Oh, Thomas fell asleep.
Thomas,
Brad,
he
Hold
must have. Oh boy.
Thomas, wake up!
Brad.
All right. Well,
Oh, jeez.
us yammering made him.
He's being
Die!
Brad. Oh wait, there.
He's alive. He's alive.
He's alive.
Thomas is alive, but Stu's dead.
Yeah.
Right.
I know how he feels though. I know you're probably working. You're working a lot, just like me. I'm working a lot.
To-
It almost makes you think
No,
you're
luckily I'm off tomorrow, so
I
thanks.
mentioned to you, Thomas, in Messenger that the other day after you saw it, that when they revealed Carl was the first killer, what did that scene remind you of? Because he was on the floor, he was on the ground, and they just took the mask off like that.
Oh yeah,
What did that remind you of?
it reminded me of the scream scene in Jane and Silent Bob Strike Back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The audience loves monkeys. When,
Right,
when
yeah.
when the orangutan is on the ground, the mask gets pulled off, and Shannon
Yeah.
Doherty's like, "This, like, the monkey's the killer. Like,
Yeah.
but audiences love monkeys." Thank
Yeah.
well, recipes.
Just the way it was, he was just on the ground like that, and he just took the because usually the killer takes the mask himself or
Yeah.
herself,
Right.
but it's like they got him. You know, I laughed. Like first I was like, holy shit, but then I thought like seeing it the second time, watching Ghostface go under the tires in that van is actually really funny.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't think it was funny, but okay.
But that's my sense of humor. They just look like dummies, like dolls. Like
Oh yeah.
run
Yeah.
over. And I'm not gonna lie, you guys are gonna think this after you see it, when you see it again, but like that was, I don't want to say straight out of a scary movie, but it kind of reminded me of a scary movie a little bit.
What, when the killer went under the tires?
When he got run over, like they have that gag in scary movie.
Got ran over and then
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
God, we hit a boot.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Nothing of the ending of a scary movie every time someone gets run over.
I would not
That
be
was quite
surprised if
humorous.
I would not be surprised if they used that for like a future scary movie one day.
Yeah, I don't know.
And maybe for this sixth one, which funny, it's continuing that trope of just having the title "scary movie," not not a number or other title with it.
Oh, because it is Scary Movie 6, but it's like I think they're making fun of the horror movies that drop the title. They just have
That's
the
what
same
Yeah,
name.
yeah, they're making
yeah.
fun.
Like
Yeah.
Halloween and Candyman and even Scream 5.
And Scream. That's what I
No
meant.
one calls it. Here's the thing. Nobody calls it Scream 2022. They call it Scream 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what everyone calls it.
I get it. It's just like
It's just a lot easier.
it's like
Well,
just
it's
put the
Halloween.
yeah. Like I have the Blu-ray of Scream 5, and I just drew like where the V is. I drew it on red so like make it look like 5V, the Roman numeral, because that just pisses me off. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
It really
You,
does.
you just ruined the quality.
No, it's Scream 5, you know. Like with Candyman and Halloween 2018, like yeah, those movies are like they are like direct sequels to the original. They're retconning the other sequels, so that sort of makes sense why they do that. But that's Scream, though.
They can easily just number the titles. They can easily do it.
I mean, I'm glad they're back to they stuck to the number in Scream 7. So it's not
Rambo
called
did the same thing with 4.
it's not called Scream Returns or something like shit like that.
It was Scriptform.
Script form, yeah, I remember they did that.
Jeremy Jans loves to make fun of that.
But
Well,
you
it's
know
kind of like
what's
Fast and the Furious. Like
yeah,
after the first 4, then they start saying, "Oh, Fast 5, then 6, then 7, then 8."
So
You know,
and it's all worded different. And the 8th is the Fate of the Furious.
yeah,
But then when we're back to numbers though, what's Fast and Furious?
yep.
I did see. I know you keep mentioning John Campia, but like I did see other YouTube reviewers like Drum Dums. He really liked the Scream 7 though.
Yeah, but like I said, most of them were positive. Most of them were.
I don't think Cody Leach liked that. I didn't see his review, but I saw his
He
thumbnail.
didn't know.
and
He did
He
not.
don't like much. He don't like much
No.
of anything. It seems
He's
like.
very critical. Yeah,
And then
Yeah.
Jeremy
I don't know.
Jans.
he didn't like it either. I didn't see his review.
Either
Okay.
much.
Well, we gotta know. Did Chris Stugman like it though?
I
We gotta
think
know his.
But John Campia was the only one that I saw that actually went over the top crazy.
Right.
I mean,
yeah.
Calling it the worst movie that you've ever seen in the top 3 ever: Battlefield Earth, Highlander 2, and Scream 7 are his top 3 worst movies
Yeah,
ever made.
that was what you were saying to me.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
just ridiculous.
and Scream 7, he said replaced Catwoman with Halle Berry. He likes that more than Scream 7.
Right.
I mean, are you kidding me?
Right, huh?
What world are we living in?
I don't know. That one kind of was like, okay. I was like, okay, dude, you're just doing this for clickbait.
Catwoman with Halle. Oh my god, dude! Oh,
We stop listening to these YouTube reviewers.
the only good thing about that movie is Halle Berry in a skimpy suit. That's about it.
Mhm.
All right. And then that pretty much she's still been acting, but her career has not been nearly as good as it since that. Or because
She's done only a couple good films afterwards. Not that many though.
She's done some good films, but
But no, I mean nothing as good as Oscar winning movie or anything like that.
yeah.
yes,
When she got fucked by Billy Bob Thornton.
Billy Bob.
Oh my god,
What was it?
Monsters Ball.
Monsters
she was naked in Swordfish too.
Yeah, that's it.
Mhm.
But
Hugh
in Monsters Ball, she got fucked by Billy Bob Thornton.
And
Mhm.
That actually, you know what though? That actually sort of always made me kind of laugh. I was like, made me feel good.
Make me feel good. Make me feel good.
Swordfish. Hugh Jackman.
So yeah, people forget about that movie, Swordfish. Well, that's the only thing that anyone ever remembers about the movie is her boobs. That's
Yeah,
it.
that's
the
pretty
only
much
reason
why they watch it.
That's the only reason why anyone
Yeah.
even remembers that
And then
movie.
the moment when the girl does that with Hugh Jackman when he is trying to
Oh
get
yeah,
thing
part of the test. They're testing him out with how good he's a hacker is. Like,
yeah,
can
yeah,
you hack this? Like what? Less than a minute?
you're
Or
right.
whatever it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By getting sucked off.
Very, very, very good, Thomas again.
Swordfish. Streaming on Peacock. Well, not actually. No, never. I have no idea where it's coming.
No wonder it's on the cock. Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Right.
All right, so
HBO Max. Then for a while it was Max, and then all of a sudden they changed it back to HBO Max, like last year or the year before.
all right, so we got almost 2 hours about the movie. Is there anything else that you guys have not brought up or any of us have forgotten?
Nah, I feel like real quick, just like biggest negative in the movie, like I said before, it is the third act finale.
Okay, what did you like about it, Thomas? Because you didn't really talk about it.
Well, it was
Yeah.
just kind of like what you. It's kind of like what you said. Like it kind of felt rushed.
Yeah.
A bit. I'm not saying like completely rushed, just a
Not
little
completely, but and I'm with you. It's like I predicted the two killers. I think they were
Yes.
predictable. But
Hmm.
what makes the third act even more weaker is that like when you have predictable killers, give me a really good third act finale, and it's. I mean, and I say that it wasn't a good finale. It was a nice finale, but I feel like it wasn't as strong as say like the other films. Like I feel like the first movie definitely great
Obviously, yeah. Like the ones from the
third
original
movie,
trilogy.
The third movie, great finale, great
Right.
finale.
Right.
5 and 6, 5 and 6, great finales in those. as well.
5, yes. 6, I have issues with.
What did you think of the fight between Sydney and her at the end?
I loved it. I like that she kicked her ass.
The
Yeah.
fight between and like you said, Rob, I like the fact that Ghostface fought.
No, you mean
but
the fight
I'm
at the end.
basically talking about. I'm talking about like it was her versus Sydney, and like she, her
Oh,
unmasked and all that.
that's-
Like that,
oh,
I
that
thought
was-
that fight
that
was
was-
very intense.
That was great stuff.
Right. Yeah.
Again, Cindy does the smart thing when she can't, like, when she's trying to choke her with the cord, like she starts stabbing her stomach to defend herself.
Yeah.
Like, that's smart.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Because that rarely that has it's been a while since we've seen that. Where's the killer unmasked, or at least they had the.
I
mask.
like when they do that. I like when they have the costume on and then they take the mask off. Like, it's me.
right. Yeah,
And
Hey neighbor. I think that's what she said.
when they
Although I do
they
kind of wish it was an orangutan.
they still had the robe. That I think
I
that
really
might
have.
other than 3 that probably might be the most recent time I've seen that. Except I think they may have been in six.
Yeah,
I like that a lot when
the
they.
the two the two teenagers.
I like that.
I also like the callback of having two killers like the first movie.
Here's the thing, though. I actually was kind of refreshing that it wasn't a teenager killer again. Like they
Yes,
usually
Me
are.
too.
It
Yeah.
usually is.
Super adults.
Yeah, it usually is. Or sometimes like an adult and a teenager together.
Like
I
like
like
Mrs. Voorhees and Mrs. Voorhees,
Mrs.
Mrs. Loomis, Mrs. Loomis, and Timothy Oliphant in the
Yeah,
second.
Mickey.
Yeah, Mickey.
Maybe that's why they did it this way, to have two adult killers.
Yeah. Well, three if you count
But-
Carl.
Well, yeah, three adult killers, but I'm saying the final reveal with two.
Yes.
They never had two adult killers, correct?
No.
No.
Because teenagers, it was two teenagers, Billy and Stu in the first movie. It was a teenager and adult in the second film with Mrs. Loomis and Mickey, and then it was
Scream 3 was the one killer.
right, and then Scream 4 was Rory
Two teenagers,
Culkin and
yeah,
Emma Roberts,
again.
and then the fifth one was Mikey Madison and Jack Quaid,
Yeah.
and then the sixth film it was only one adult, which was Dermot Mulroney.
And then two teenagers.
Yeah, Leona Liberato, and I always forget the other
Jack
guy.
Champion.
Yeah.
So maybe that's what. Yeah. So maybe that's what they were going for here. Is that's something different now?
Yeah,
there's
just
two
like they
adult
never had
killers
two
or three
Here's,
adult killers.
here's one thing they haven't done. And maybe they'll do it in Scream 8. They haven't done two female killers.
That's what
Ooh.
That's what I was thinking that they were going to do
should
here.
that. They should do that for the eighth movie.
But they
That'd be
didn't bring
interesting.
up a second one being a girl or lady being a possible killer.
No, that's why I was like looking at. I was looking at all
Well,
the
there was-
females in this movie. I'm like, okay, like,
Celeste
that's what I was hoping.
O'Connor. Celeste O'Connor was a suspect until she got attacked in the kitchen.
Yeah.
Right.
True.
Which, by the way,
yeah.
okay, that's one. Okay, this is not even a nitpick. This is just me. She pissed me off when she threw away the pizza. I don't care if it's burnt. Eat that shit.
She's
Oh,
like, it's
that
burned,
was-
and then she.
Don't throw it away.
that was something that bothered you. The pizza.
Yes.
Yeah, he was just hungry.
Cause like it looked burnt, but it didn't look that bad.
It didn't look bad. I've seen worse.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, eat the pizza.
Oh, like that burnt pizza in Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 3 when it was completely burned. Then
Oh
he-
God.
Okay, not that.
Oh, I'm not. But I mean, it was like that kind of pizza.
Yeah,
But not
she overcooked
Yeah, they
it.
burnt the shit out of that.
She
Yeah.
overcooked it. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, that's when I thought, okay, she's dead. Still with the
No,
pizza.
because
See, if she would have
Anyway,
ate the pizza, she'd be alive.
Anyway,
Yeah.
anybody who throws away a good pizza should be killed.
That should be one of the rules. Why didn't
yeah.
Why didn't Randy say that as one of the rules?
Yeah, you throw away good
Oh,
pizza.
no. two of them don't.
Well, I know it was burned, but like it didn't look that burned. Come on,
No,
Right.
I've
Just-
seen more burnt looking.
just
pizza.
add extra cheese on it or something. You know,
Mm,
or or dip it in some marinara or something.
something.
mm.
And then say, I'll be right back.
Yeah.
Because you won't be
I'd
back.
rather them say
Did
that
she
was-
say that though?
Dip it in some garlic sauce.
No, I don't think so. I don't think
Okay,
she says
because
it.
then she's like, I smell something. Oh, the pizza's burning.
That
She
was
left.
it. Yes, or no? She smelled. Is it?
Oh.
Is this?
Here's one kill. Okay,
What's that smell?
yeah, she was like, that's what she said that. There's one kill where you didn't even mention the freaking Lucas, aka Corey 2.0, when he gets killed. That was a fucking great
Oh,
kill.
dude, yeah.
Great kill, yeah.
Oh, when he gets beer. Too.
His kill
Oh,
was
when the-
cool, though.
Oh, when the beer foam comes coming.
Yeah, that was.
like people had brought up Halloween, but I thought more My Bloody Valentine. With that,
Oh, that's right, yeah.
Yeah.
with the pickaxe.
yes.
Yeah.
No, with the original My Bloody Valentine, when the girl
Yeah, the
gets like the
original My
freaking
Bloody
hose or
Valentine.
whatever it is, and with the,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
water coming out of her mouth. Yeah, that's what it reminded me of. That was a great kill. But I'm guessing that was Jessica that killed her own son because Marco
Yeah,
was
it
the
was,
one.
because he said she did.
Yeah, Marco was the one that was chasing Tatum, and he's the one that had the bulletproof vest.
Right.
Yeah, and then I liked that's another part in the movie where those teenage girls freaked out when the two ghost faces sandwiched Tatum.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Got it.
Tatum. She saw one in front of her, turned around, and then there was a
yeah.
second one.
Yeah, because we were wondering where the one outside was, because we're like, wait a minute, how did Ghostface get inside? But then you see the other one appear from outside, then go in. So
because the Ghostface at the bar doesn't attack all of them until after Tatum hit Ben with the laptop, and she saw that the Ghostface outside, and she ran off.
Which Ghostface is it there in the coffee shop?
Oh, that was Marco. You can see he's the one that had the bulletproof vest.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Because he's completely covered. I couldn't tell.
Because when he revealed himself as the killer, he took the robe off. He's like bulletproof vest, like you gotta shoot him in the head. That he actually delivered.
Okay, when he shot him, he got up.
That was my favorite moment as him as the killer when he said that. He actually delivered that line like so good because Ethan Embry's as a veteran actor.
yeah.
I kind of forgot that.
That's why I feel like that's why I was like I wish he wasn't in him more. That's all. You know.
That's why.
I've always liked him. I've always liked him as an actor.
Ethan Embry.
Yeah, even in his Dutch days. Even in his Dutch days, he's Thomas mentioned earlier the Dutch movie.
I'm about to say, that's what he was actually sounding on a couple of his speed pieces. You should have shot him in the head.
So when it was a lady Ghostface, she was great, really good as.
Well, I mean, she killed 2 people and then she knocked down the twins, so she did some good. Like I feel like they all did their duties as killers.
Mikey Madison in 5. Mikey Madison as the killer in 5 was awesome.
Yeah, that's the thing. I still prefer the killers in Scream 5, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I have to agree because
I thought Jack Quaid. Yes, because I thought Jack Quaid and Mikey Madison knocked it out of the park.
They did.
I thought so, especially Mikey Madison.
Especially her. Yeah.
There's a reason why
I still think Scream 7 is a better movie.
I agree with that. I think the killers are a little bit better. That's all.
Yeah, I agree with that. Yeah.
Because I think the story is a bit stronger in Scream 7.
Yes.
It is.
And the kills too.
Yep.
And the opening.
Right.
Yeah.
Because as much as I like the opening in Scream 5, the only thing that really sticks out about it is that she didn't die in the beginning. That's really it. Other than that, it's pretty standard. There's nothing really that unique about it. Looking back now. It was just cool. Okay, we haven't mentioned him at all. Roger L. Jackson.
Was Ghostface, yeah.
The voice, you mean? Yeah.
Yes, the voice of the Ghostface. I didn't know it was him in that fake Airbnb phone Ghostface call in the beginning of the questions. Like, doing the thing.
Oh, I had a feeling it was him. Yeah,
it was just him doing the voice, a different voice. Which
Yeah.
I thought was cool.
Definitely didn't sound like how he usually does.
No, see, when I found out we didn't know who it was. Remember, you thought it was Matthew Lillard at first, Rob? Because it kind of sounds like him.
Yeah. I mean, it kind of sounded lighthearted.
Yes,
that was
in a way.
When I found out it was actually Roger L. Jackson at the voice, I was like, "Oh, I wish he would have done his Mojo Jojo voice instead."
Oh god, that was the point. Yeah, when it first.
Can you imagine? He's done it in Q&As, like where he does the Ghostface dialogue, but with the Mojo Jojo voice. It's pretty funny. You should look it up on YouTube.
Yeah, that is cool stuff.
Then when the girl gets a call from her phone.
Someone slice you. When he calls her a bitch, she's like, "She's calling me a bitch."
Right.
I predicted that Scream, the Ghostface, the puppet thing, the movable puppet thing. I predicted that would actually be replaced by a real Ghostface, and it happened. Yes. I mean, that was kind of a given.
Because that was another thing.
But it still got me, though. It's still a good jump scare.
I just didn't know when it was going to happen.
But that's like another. Don't leave the room.
Oh, that's another thing I want to bring up. Like, was that the longest opening in all the Scream movies? Because I felt like
it
was long.
It went on for a bit. Like, I'm not complaining. That's a good thing. The more the merrier. That's just one thing. Like, oh man, I wish the finale was just as long.
Yes.
But oh well. I mean, you get what you get.
Well, I like that because they're kind of bringing you back and building it up to
that build up was great. And
it's like because they know there's brand new fans that are coming to watch this, so
Yes.
they had that.
Well, and also there's fans of Stu as well,
Right.
so
They
they're
mentioned
trying
Yeah,
to.
yeah.
when she said it looks so real. When she said the motion censored dummy looked
Yeah,
so real, I
yeah.
thought like, okay, we're setting up the AI thing because like how fictional things are becoming more and more real as the technology
That was what
progresses. Yeah.
I couldn't figure out what the gimmick was going to be with this. Oh, it was AI.
Yeah. And they also set up her death because she's like, oh, when they mentioned Amber getting burned to death in Scream 5, like she's like, oh, we're a hope we're way to die. I hope I never don't die like that.
Yeah,
I was like, yo, actually,
Dude,
you
she got
will.
messed up though. She got messed up. She fell from the chandelier, got landed on the knife.
Yes.
I mean, she got and then burned. Like,
He
oh my
poured
god!
gasoline. He poured gasoline on her wound.
Yeah, he didn't even care. He poured it on her and did. Yeah,
I like how she was kind of a fighter. Like you mentioned that when we were watching it. Like she's fighting. She's having a good fight.
yeah, yeah.
She tried. She tried. She just couldn't hang on to the chandelier. Like I said.
So of all the ones that have Ghost's face, do you think Carl is probably the most brutal?
Underrated, probably.
Carl is. I'd say he's up there with the most brutal. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I mean,
I'm not
we didn't
sure who
know
else.
any. We didn't get to find out anything about him. But
Sure.
him as Ghostface was pretty cool because that's my like
I would say, wouldn't you say another brutal one would be Mickey
Yes.
in
Yeah.
a way?
Yeah.
Because
The girl. Mhm.
the thing is, I was gonna say, damn it. Oh yeah, in the house when he had Tatum knife point. When Sidney says like, "Let her go," like, "Take me," and he's like,
That was
I like
Yeah.
how Ghostface shakes his head sometimes, or this time he waved the knife like, no, no, oh, like that.
right.
That was a big humor, like that's like dark humor that I kind of like.
Yes.
it's like what he did with Tatum in the first movie when
It's like, Randy, is that
when they
you?
were in the garage.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on, let me do it.
Right. It was very much like that when he's the ghost face there shakes his head and then he's
Like, Randy, is that you?
yeah, it's like that.
He even tilted his head a bit in this movie. That was a
Yes.
cool homage to Michael Myers. Which
Uh-huh.
again, Kevin Williamson's a big fan of the original Halloween.
Turn the head, yeah.
Yeah, then Ghostface in the shadows at the beginning, in the dark, and
Yeah.
like hiding behind the plastic sheets
That-
in the garage.
That was great.
Yeah, I like how you move like a ghost.
Yeah. Like
That was cool.
Like what you
How do we know you're not the killer?
Mhm.
Huh? I think your work freak mind has lost its reality button. You ever think of that?
Then you're talking about like lighting. Alex, that was I really like that when Ghost goes so
Okay,
kind of Ghost face walks up behind
that's
her.
the thing though. As much as I like that scene, Mark Evans was so smart throughout the movie that him walking backwards like that, we're like, why are you walking? Rob's like, why are you walking backwards?
Dude, one of the best scenes ever in the whole Scream franchise. Okay? One of the best scenes ever. Do you think Sid will go out with me?
Yeah, because I kept,
No, I don't. No.
Oh yeah.
because I kept using that.
Hilarious.
I kept using that GIF throughout the whole week.
I-
when we were
I
talking.
know, but dude, every time I see that, dude, that I just blurt out laughing. That's just so hilarious.
That was in
And Scream 1, the original.
Scream 1, yep.
Yeah, it's funny to me because I think I mentioned this before. It's funny to me how for the longest time, I think when it was just the original trilogy, everybody always said Randy's my favorite character. Randy's my favorite character. Randy's the best character in the whole Scream franchise. Now everyone's saying Stu. It's like Stu is the fan favorite now.
You know when he did that laugh? Do you think that almost seemed like improv? Because the way he
Yes.
did, I'm just surprised Jamie Kennedy didn't blurt out laughing. Because I mean that.
Yeah, Matthew Lillard did a lot of improv in Scream 1.
Yeah.
Like all those great Stu lines, like yeah, I'm ready, baby, like that, and the
Yeah.
you hit me with the phone, you dick, and my mom's dad are gonna be mad at me. Like that's not in the script. That wasn't in the script. That's
Yeah.
spoiled.
Oh my God.
Like
That's hilarious.
With the phone, dick.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
made it's one of those things like he made that character iconic with his performance.
He was mainly a comedy.
When
Uh,
you read the script, if you ever like read the actual original script of Scream, like that's Stu's just kind of a basic weird character. That's it. Like there's nothing like that. Nothing. There's not fun like it is in the movie with Matthew Lillard.
Well,
Yeah,
Fred had been
he
asking
brought
Lillard.
life to it.
He brought the energy to that character.
Yeah.
I
But I
think that's
feel
why
like if it
he's
was
my
anybody
favorite.
else, it would have been like really straightforward.
Yeah, just like
It would not be as memorable.
no.
yeah.
He brought that
You know, it's
energy
like
to that
Billy.
character.
It's like Billy was the serious one, and he was kind of just like, oh, whatever, you know.
Hmm. He just wanted to kill and have fun. I mean, he had no motive.
Yeah, Skeet
Yeah.
Ulrich was perfect as like that serious.
To this day, he still doesn't have a motive. Like all the killers in Scream, he's the only one that didn't really have a motive. He just wanted to kill.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
fun.
main one.
Stu?
Yes, too.
The
Yeah.
one
Yeah, that's true. He didn't. Yeah.
Peer pressure. Far too sensitive.
Billy had probably one of the better motives out of any of them.
What?
Because he said it right out to Sydney.
Wait, who are you talking about?
Billy.
Oh, Billy. Yes. Well, I think to this day he's the scariest one because Skeet Ulrich portrayed that creepy guy so perfectly.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was so unpredictable.
To this day, the scene when they're stabbing each other, the first time he stabs him, still gets me.
Yeah, that's
Just,
nuts.
just look at the way his face looks when, we're all concentrating on Stu, and he's going like, "Yeah, man, I'm ready." But look at Billy's face; he's just like looking at him like, and then he stabs him. Like, oh,
Right.
I'm
fuck.
still gonna say I
Yeah.
brought this up before about Ghostface being a kind of a hardcore, badass, whatever. But I still think Roman, after he took on that bodyguard who was like 10 times bigger than him,
Yeah.
like honestly, he put that guy down, and I give props to him. Even though I think Carl is more aggressive, but you got to give props to Roman, where
Yeah.
Scott Foley.
you know.
Also, like,
Yeah.
he was taking in everybody in the mansion.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yes.
At least you knew when Ghostface was around, that was Roman. That wasn't anybody else. It was Roman.
Right. Yep.
Sure.
He's the director. Yeah. That's what he does. He directs.
That's true.
Hmm.
Oh, I did that. 3 was the one that I started Parker Posey. I think
Yes.
Rob was saying that was the one you did not like Parker Posey in that.
I'm not a Parker Posey fan. I'm just not.
I love Parker Posey in the movie. That's the thing. But hey, you know what, Rob? She got killed. So there's a
Yeah.
Good. I didn't like her. I didn't like her in Scream 3. I didn't like her in Blade Trinity.
You hardly like
Superman Returns. No.
Eh,
You know
take
what's
it or leave it.
you know what's funny? All those movies are part 3s.
Right, yeah, right. I know.
But Superman Returns.
And the best one was Scream 3 out of those.
Superman Returns is the real Superman 3 in that franchise.
Yeah.
She had such a dumb part. She had such a dumb part in Blade Trinity. Even though Blade Trinity is a stupid movie, but still.
Yeah, well, there's nothing good in Blade Trinity, so.
No.
That's true.
And then 7 is a 3, 5, 6, 7.
6, 7? Oh shit!
The 5.
Oh God, not that again.
I mean, I'm sorry.
My kids say that all the time. 6, 7.
Because a lot of people are comparing Scream 6 with Scream 7 and all that because it was the last one. So
Oh, I wasn't trying to compare.
let's just go for 8 now.
But this movie's probably already making a lot of money right now.
Oh, I broke the opening weekend record for a Scream
Yes.
movie.
Yeah, last Thursday.
That's awesome.
Had a
Yeah.
Thursday
That's
screening.
really good.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Kenny.
Thursday screenings last week. Early screenings were
Through the roof, yeah.
big last week.
Yeah, it got held over where I'm at, too. So
And oh, that small theater, the updated
yeah,
theater.
and then the surrounding theaters around it's still playing too. So
Oh
At
yeah.
the end, then that theater that has the nasty bathroom.
The only thing
yes,
though, it lost
yes,
anybody
sir.
who it lost all those IMAX screenings. So anybody who didn't get a chance to see IMAX, you missed out.
Dude, IMAX was so perfect for it.
Yes, yes.
I didn't. It's not IMAX here, but I saw it in RPX at my Regal theater. So I
Yeah.
saw it there last week.
Because when you think about IMAX, you think about like one action movie or superhero movie, right?
Yeah, yeah, like an Avatar movie or something like that.
The
But
Dark Knight, you know.
The Bride is probably IMAX now.
Yeah, but the movie's bombing, so it's like nobody cares about that movie. No,
what
I don't.
movie?
The Bride.
Oh, that I'm sorry, that movie didn't look that good.
And that was one of my most anticipated.
Is it-
Well, yeah,
I-
when I heard about it, I'm like, that sounds cool, but
I'd heard mixed things about it so far. So I don't know.
I'm actually looking forward to the Mummy more, the Mummy version of
Right.
Yeah,
the new one.
I'm looking forward to the Mummy 4, Return of Brendan
Yeah,
Fraser.
everyone's
and
gonna be
Richard-
back.
That too, yeah, that too, yeah.
And
Brendan Fraser's back. Rachel Weisz is back.
and Radio Silence is directing. I'm like, hell yeah,
Yeah.
I'm in.
let's
Oh,
hope.
Steven
Even
Steven
one named
Summers.
John Hannah.
No, that's Steven Summers. Radio Silence is directing, my guy.
Yes, it is. Right.
Oh, they're
Wait.
directing. Okay.
Wait, they're directing the Brendan Fraser one?
Yes.
Yes. Yes.
Oh, that's different. Okay.
Yeah.
I figured
and-
Steven
and-
Summers would be back for that.
I think he's probably-
I haven't seen him in a while.
He might be a producer, maybe.
He hasn't directed anything since G.I. Joe Rise of Cobra,
Yeah,
right?
it's
Well, I wonder why.
Yeah, it wasn't a good movie. It wasn't
No.
that bad though.
It's not that bad, but still.
It wasn't like Transformers Dark of the Moon or fucking
Well, hell
Revenge of the
no.
Fallen
I mean,
bad, you know what
no.
mean? But
no Age of Extinction or The Last Night. Ugh.
What?
oh, that was the last name was the last Michael Bay one.
Yeah,
Last Night Can Kiss My. Oh, God, that movie sucks.
Mhm.
yeah, I didn't care to see that.
That's the only one I haven't seen.
God.
Loved Bumblebee and even Transformers Rise of the Beast.
Bumblebee Tuna. Bumblebee Tuna.
Yeah.
Transformers 1 had animated.
Oh, that's the other one I haven't seen. Transformers.
So, what do you think the predictions for Scream 8 will be?
I have no idea.
Here's one thing I don't want to see. Don't have a college setting again.
No.
Yes, not like 3.
You did.
I
that
want to see like a
twice.
snowy setting.
You do Christmas
I don't know why.
Vacation. Scream Christmas
Yeah.
Vacation.
Look what they did with Terrifier 3 with the Christmas stuff.
I will say
Like-
either do Christmas
that's
setting or snow setting, whichever. It doesn't have to be Christmas. It could be just snow.
6
Yeah.
had it.
Or a summer vacation, just so you don't have a school scenes.
Yeah, that's right.
That's my
Didn't 6 have a school setting? Was it? Or did I know this one does?
Six was in
Six was in the
college.
city. Scream 6 was in the city.
Yeah, it wasn't city, but they were like attending college, but you didn't.
Yeah,
you didn't
they were
see
in the
them.
college, yeah, but
Well, they talked more about. They showed more like the frat party stuff.
Yeah.
yeah, true.
That's another thing. This is the only Scream movie. Scream 7 is the only Scream movie that doesn't have a party scene.
Yeah.
Well,
Which I thought that was
fun with me.
Yeah.
They mentioned a party, like McKenna Grace, like I'm gonna throw a party at my house after rehearsals, and then she got
Yeah,
killed,
we
so there was no
didn't-
party.
Oh, too bad. She died.
Oh well.
And we never did see it.
They
No,
should have gave
no.
her a proton pack.
No under, no underage drinking tonight.
Where's Paul Rudd at? Help me.
Right? Yeah. Egon Spengler was my grandfather.
Yeah.
And I was saying to
Not anymore. You got slashed.
Alex that Nev Campbell still looks great as
Yes.
what is
I've
she
always had a crush on her.
now.
You always had a thing for Sid.
Yeah.
I had I even in What was it? The Craft. I always I thought she was
back in the day.
beautiful in that too.
Yeah.
The Craft, right?
Even with all the scars.
Oh,
Yeah.
I had been.
That's the thing that pisses me off. Is like, okay, she has all the scars in her back, but she's still beautiful. Like, wait, like, okay,
Right.
you're not
This
ugly.
is on her back. You don't have to look at her back.
Something that rarely is mentioned of Nev Campbell's career.
It's the
Party of
Craft.
Five.
Oh, Party of Five. That's like she got her start.
Well, she was in Wild Things too, and you know what I mean.
Oh yeah, she was a wild thing.
She was
Yes,
the
she was.
redhead.
Yeah, she was the one that survived at the end. They all die. Spoiler
Yep.
alert from
You
for
see,
Wild
she's a survivor. That's what I'm saying.
She's always a survivor. Yeah.
I was just recently. I had been thinking of Party of Five with Nev Campbell because that was another show that was a big hit. Maybe not as much as like Dawson's Creek, but still a big one.
Or it wasn't as big as what's the other one that people loved? Beverly Hills 90210.
I used to watch that.
Yeah,
but
that was big at the time.
it was.
Yeah. Oh,
But,
okay. One thing we haven't mentioned. I totally forgot about this. This was the thing I forgot. Then I remember. When Sydney first sees Ghostface.
Yeah. Yes.
That was very reminiscent of. Again, people want to compare it to Halloween 2018. I think it has more in common with H2O. If I'm being honest.
Yeah. That I agree. With
When Laurie sees Michael for the first time in years,
I agree with you. Yeah, H2O. Yeah,
that was a great moment. She sees him like motherfucker. She's like,
yeah, in the dance hall.
Yes.
Where do honestly, think about it. Where can they go with Scream 8 now? Like
naturally?
where can who? Like what would be the motive for another killer at this point? It's like
that's the thing. I would not know what to do with the motive or the theme.
Yeah, it's
Other
the way it ends is just like
it does feel kind of like a finale, doesn't it?
all the kids died.
Yeah.
and the killers are gone. So it's like what more now? Like what can happen?
I know we had Justin Wise 420 talk about Stu. Like I think the fans still say like, well, what was Stu? Like, well, why did you just do it in this movie?
Okay, if they were if they were going to do that, then they better explain the events that happened in Scream 7 working up to this to make it make sense. They have to make it make sense.
Right. If they didn't mention anything from this, then it would make no sense.
Right, because the AI thing was all the part of this in this movie. So is the next movie gonna not even mention AI or?
I
actually have Stu.
Please don't.
Okay.
These are the thing though. Both Kevin Williamson and Nev Campbell said they both have ideas for a Scream 8. So they got something, which we don't know what it is till they finally make it.
You know, Nev Campbell she's so protective of the Sydney character. I don't think she would ever agree if they put in the script that she dies. I think she would go against that.
I think so too.
Yeah,
I would be against it, even if it's like one of those like she sacrifices herself to save Tatum. No.
That's the thing I hated about some of these older movies, like Nightmare 3. You have Heather Langenkamp die, and Friday 13th Part 2. You have Adrienne King die, and I know she was going through a situation at that point, but
didn't have to kill off the character.
But you have Ellie Cornell dying in Halloween 5. It pisses me off when they do this shit, and I just hope
and then
that
Halloween Resurrection.
Yeah.
Oh God! I'll see you in hell, Michael.
Yeah, that's gonna be the opening of Scream 8. I'll see you in hell, Ghostface.
Oh my God! If that happens, I will walk out of the theater.
I will walk out with you because I
almost walked out of the theater when they killed John Connor in the beginning of Terminator Dark Fart.
Yeah.
I almost walked out.
A dark.
Yeah, I hate when they do that shit.
Yeah.
The opening.
Right.
That sucks, dude.
Yeah.
Oh, Alien 3.
Alien 3.
Alien 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hicks is dead and Newt's dead, right?
Dude, yeah.
And Bishop too.
And Bishop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And oh, let's not forget our favorite of all time, Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2022.
I didn't see
Oh
it.
my god.
Oh yeah, let's kill Sally off. Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wannabe Mick Garris.
yeah,
Oh my god.
yeah. So
Well, at
like,
least we know this is what Scream does right. At least we know Scream is doing it
Yeah.
fine.
This
Exactly.
isn't a really good film, but they killed off what's her name? RoboCop 3. They killed off what's her
oh
name?
yeah, yeah.
Naomi or something. Willis.
Oh my god, RoboCop 3. I haven't seen that since like
But
Yeah,
it made me think of that.
that pissed me off too when they killed her off in RoboCop 3.
All right.
are you talking about his partner, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, yeah, I remember
Lewis,
that.
was there a name Lewis?
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
I think it was Willis. Yeah.
I need to revisit the
Willis
RoboCop
Lewis.
movie.
Yeah. Freaking she was also in a I always remember her in freaking Carrie.
Oh, Nancy Allen.
I saw the
Yes.
original RoboCop when I was like really young,
Mhm.
and it was the bloody and like my mom. I remember my mom was like mad because my dad let me watch it, but he wasn't. He wasn't sure that it was going to be that bloody.
Yeah, Lewis, that's her name. Yeah. I saw that scene when the guy gets blown away in freaking The Office scene. And,
Yeah, by Ed 209 or
I was like,
yeah.
damn.
Right. That probably it could have been what made that whole joke of "You kill Kenny" start in South Park.
Oh.
Yeah, and then there wasn't that.
We should
scene
make
where
that joke
guy-
too. We should have Kenny get killed in every stream at the end. He's like, oh my god, StreamYard
Wasn't
killed
there
Kenny. You
Wasn't there
bastards.
wasn't there that scene where that Clarence Bodiger is like melting away?
Yeah.
Or he's
Oh, one
like,
of his goons.
Yeah.
One of his
Is
goons.
that-
Yeah.
oh yeah.
The radioactive toxic waste or
Yeah,
whatever.
that's, Mm.
Yeah, that's a crazy scene.
He's like, help
That was
me,
crazy.
help me.
My gosh.
Right. He drives into that toxic waste and then
Yeah.
he rolls out.
Yeah, this is all in a RoboCop movie. It's like,
Yeah,
oh my god.
that's something the remake lacked.
Oh my. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Yeah, but any other thoughts about Scream 7? Or okay, you mentioned things you want to see in Scream 8.
I'll tell you this. I want to see Nev Campbell again. I want to see Courtney Cox again. And I want to see something that's going to blow our minds that we haven't seen before. Which would be very hard to do,
Yeah.
but
I
I
will
have confidence that if they can pull it off,
I will say make the killer reveals a bit more surprising.
Right.
yes.
Whatever the motive is, because most of the time the motive is good anyway, so I don't fault that part. But
If they
you
can
gotta-
make it surprising, yes,
shocking.
then
Like
yes.
Mrs. Loomis in Scream 2, like that was
We
shocking.
went to see Tatum again, Rob.
Yeah. Yeah. I
yeah,
would actually like to see the whole family. I would actually like to see the husband
family,
Yes.
family.
Mm-hmm.
and Vin Diesel.
Right.
Don't go to space this time though.
The Ghostface is going to race cars. That's what he's going to do.
I do want to see. I know people. I do want to see a snow setting. Like that would be cool. Ghostface in the snow.
Yeah.
Yeah, like a Christmas setting would be perfect.
Right. I know something that would piss a lot of fans off if the husband is suddenly a killer and
Yeah, no, I don't. No, I don't want to see that.
no, I would
Wow.
not see that.
They need to make something that's going to grab the audiences without being predictable, which is very
feel
hard
like
to
with
do.
but I feel like with Kevin Williamson being a writer, and I feel like he should know better.
You know why that wouldn't work, Kenny? Because just look at I Know What You Did Last Summer 2025. That's why it wouldn't work.
Yeah.
Yeah, perfect example.
Yeah,
Perfect example.
yeah,
Right.
That movie is a garbage fest.
yeah.
Another
Like why? Like that should be on freaking John Campia's top 3 worst. Okay, that will make some sense.
Exactly. If
Not
anything
Scream
doesn't make
7.
sense, it's that.
Yeah. I bet he didn't even see that.
He didn't go to see that.
And it's sad because Jennifer Love Hewitt did so many interviews to promote that movie, and it turns out to be garbage.
Yeah,
And she also was barely in it.
she wasn't even in it that much.
I
She didn't
know.
she didn't even do anything. You know. Ugh. Anyway, so final thoughts on Screen 7 before we wrap up.
I think
So,
that was what I.
2 thumbs up for me.
I think
Yeah,
that's
big thumbs
two
up.
knives up.
Two knives stabbing. Yes.
Yeah. Sorry, can you go ahead? What were you saying?
I think for what Rob was saying, I think I would agree with that for what would be in Scream 8. I couldn't think
Oh,
of-
about the what the Christmas setting?
I'm not sure about a Christmas setting, but maybe that might work.
They should
I
make
think
it
would
different.
work. Yeah.
Because I think here's the thing though. Also, there's another thing we need to mention: how Sydney has other children that weren't in the movie. They were at Grandma's house.
Yes,
That's
yeah.
true. Yep.
You need to get if they're not gonna be in the present in Scream 8, you need to get around that not them not being
Yeah,
there.
'cause there was
So
2 there at the grandma.
yeah.
Grandma.
So that's why I think either you should have it in a summer setting, no school's out. Like Tatum comes back, she comes back from college, and then they go on summer vacation or somewhere else, and then Ghostface comes and attacks her.
Yeah, they should have it. They should have it on vacation. That'd be perfect.
Yeah, either a summer vacation or a Christmas vacation. You know, holiday
Visiting
vacation.
grandma.
They could do
Okay.
something like that.
I'm not gonna say copy off of I Still Know What You Did Last Summer, where they go to an island. But how cool would it be to go in a place where they're not familiar with, and then they're stalked by Ghostface there?
Jack Black can be in it too.
The what?
Jack Black can be in it too.
Oh my god!
Could you imagine that?
Not Jack Black again.
No. Don't do that, man.
Maybe we can have Brandy be in it.
Seriously, don't do that, man.
Oh my
You know what?
god!
Jack Black could be the Jack. It'll be cool. Jack Black is like, I got killed by the fisherman and Ghostface.
When he gets stabbed in the head, he's like, "Oh damn it! Oh damn it!"
Yeah. Yeah, that actually would, but that wouldn't happen though.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's not get into like Will Benson territory.
Oh man.
I thought like I know a lot of people said this like if you take a place in the summer like you, what about a summer camp? I know that's the '80s thing to do, but that's kind of cool. I think different.
Yeah.
Summer. I mean, yeah.
That hadn't been seen in a while since that recent Friday the 13th, right? Has it?
Yeah.
Or had
Like
it?
anytime there's a summer camp in a horror movie, it's a retro film. Like it takes place in the '80s or '70s or whatever.
I think it would be cool if it took place in like a hotel.
Yes, I was actually thinking that.
Yeah, hotel. That one
One of those,
really
like-
hit.
Again, not to redo. I still know just but like not on an island, but like let's say like one of those like big fancy hotels. Not a lot of people
Well,
are
like-
there.
It was like what they did with Vacancy. It's like it was a closed hotel where they made snuff films, but kind of make it like
Yeah, you can have a chase scene in the lobby. That'll be cool.
yeah.
But then what you were saying is the summer camp and
Mhm.
like 80s thing that wouldn't really fit with Scream because that never took place in the 80s.
Yeah, that's
Well,
what I
that's
think. Like maybe they won't do something like a summer
Yeah.
Well, if they do a summer camp, then you can have Jason show up, so it'll be crossover.
camp. He show up at the end credits.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, like, just I do want to see like a different. If they want to make it bigger and bolder, yeah, to have something like that, hotel or a Christmas
I mean,
setting.
that's
like that.
that's one of the reasons why I liked a lot of the things in Scream 6 is because they were on the subway and like different places like the
Yeah,
convenience store.
Yes.
Different
Yeah.
locations that
Yeah.
you said that
How about a boat?
a boat? Yeah.
A boat.
I mean,
Try
it's Scream.
thinking
It's
part
Scream 8. Yeah, Scream 8.
Yeah,
There you go.
And then
Ghostface takes Manhattan.
I mean, he took Manhattan
Let's
in
not
Scream
go to
6. Man.
Manhattan again.
Las
Ghostface takes a Ghostface takes a cruise ship.
Hmm.
I mean, I know that's not a lot of this sounds gimmicky, but I would like to see a different setting though.
I would
Yeah, I
think.
mean it's about time.
Vegas?
It's a movie.
Ghostface takes Vegas?
Yes,
Yeah,
but
Vegas would be that would be. There's a lot of people in Vegas like all the time, so it'd be kind of there's hotels and
yeah, you wouldn't need to take a boat to get there or a ship.
Boat to the Bahamas.
Right. Yeah.
what about a cruise ship?
Yeah. Just like
Well, I mean, you wouldn't need a cruise ship.
a graduation cruise.
No, like the whole movie takes place on a cruise ship with
Oh, then not the.
Ghostface.
Oh yeah, kind of like the
And there's nowhere to go
Ghost Ship.
because yeah,
Yeah.
there's no way to go if you're in the middle.
Ship.
The opening of it.
Yeah, you could see Ghostface stab somebody and then throw him off the boat. Ah!
Yeah, because there's nowhere to go. You're basically trapped on
Yeah.
the ship.
Yeah, and there's no. It's like okay, if you go that route, like okay, Ghostface gets rid of all the radio and all that stuff. They can't go anywhere. They can't get any help. All that. Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
we'll see. We'll see. I mean,
Come on,
yeah,
Kevin Williams, let's do it.
I know he's got some ideas. He says
I
he
know
does,
it's
so-
not Scream, but what did you all think of Black Phone 2? Having the
Not as good as the first.
I thought it was disappointing.
Yeah.
having to be where he's somehow killing people in their sleep
Like Freddy Krueger.
in a way.
To me,
See,
yeah,
the thing, the dream stuff in Black Phone 2, just a lot of it didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
to me it's kind of like I kind of compare it to like Sinister, like Sinister 1 and 2. Like Sinister 2 was not good at all.
Mhm.
Sinister 1 wasn't the greatest movie, but it was still better than what they did in Sinister
At
2.
least, do you think Black Phone 2 is as bad as Sinister 2?
No, Black Phone.
I never saw Sinister 2, so I don't know.
I'd say Black Phone 2 was better than Sinister 2 in my opinion, but Black Phone 1 is better than all of them. I mean, Black
Yeah.
Phone, the first Black Phone.
Conjuring 2 is better than Black Phone 2.
Conjuring 2 is better than a lot of films. That's a great movie.
Right. Yeah.
I didn't think it justified a sequel of Black Phone. I thought it ended up.
No, it
Yeah.
didn't need it.
They did.
So if they make a Black Phone 3, I could care less at this point. So no.
What did you hear? They're making a Smile 3. Did you hear about that?
Well, yeah, they gotta explain what happened after.
No, but I'm saying it's already greenlit.
Oh
Like,
yeah,
I guess
yeah, I know. Yeah. I
And
mean,
then they have Naomi Scott back.
I'm not sure, but
she died.
geez,
Oh,
unless they make some kind of like I don't know, like in between. That can't happen.
Unless they show her as a hallucination.
That's what I'm
Something,
thinking.
Oh,
probably.
Yeah.
Right.
So we'll see. We'll see. All right. So yeah, it's all. That was our thoughts on Scream 7. It's a long stream, but there was a lot to talk about. Spoilers and all. I think we covered everything.
Yeah.
I don't think
I
we missed
think
anything.
We talked about a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Pretty much everything.
Sure did.
Yeah. And last thing I will say about it is that theater teacher should have died, and Stu's still dead. Okay, you can't change my mind.
You still can't let that go, can you?
No, because I've heard everybody up the fucking wall say Stu's alive, he's gonna be alive, and he wasn't. So.
No, it wasn't.
All right. I mean, anything else you guys got to say?
I can't think of anything else.
I can't think of anything else myself either.
We'll be back. That's the thing.
Oh, don't say that.
For what?
Oh, that's one of the rules.
Don't say that.
Yeah. Because we won't be back. Because we'll get killed by the killer. All right, so till next time. Hope everybody who watches or watch this like and comment. What did you guys think of Scream 7? What would you compare it to the other ones? Did it live up to the hype? Is it the worst one for you? Or is it the best one for you?
Do you like it better
Tell
than
us.
Catwoman?
That should make a poll. Like,
Is it one of
do
the
you
worst movies you ever saw?
is it better than Catwoman 2004?
I think it's certainly better than that. Yes.
Which
Oh
I
my
think we all
God.
agree. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
That's a crazy ass statement.
It is. I mean, there are hot takes and they're just like stupid brain dead takes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or just clear clickbait, rage bait.
I mean,
whatever.
just to clarify, if you didn't like the movie, that's totally cool.
Yeah.
I'm not saying anything about anybody who says they didn't like Scream 7, but at least get your information right if you're going to explain things that you didn't care for in the movie.
Mhm.
Sure.
You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yep.
Just
All
saying.
right. All right. And to top it all off, shout out to my Scream fans out there. The Scream podcast show, Risey Showers, my good friend, he loved the movie, and so many people did. I know a lot of people who saw the movie that loved it. Won't get to be on the show when they talk about Scream 7 because I'm gonna be on vacation. So oh well, that's why
There you
I'm
go.
to do my own show.
Yeah.
So anybody who loved it, and especially people who wanted Sydney back, they definitely love this movie. This was for like the Sydney fans who, let's just say, weren't big fans of 5 and 6 because she was the main character.
She gave so much energy to this movie.
Yes.
Yep.
Which, I mean, I avoided this the whole stream. I didn't even mention them, but at this point, if Melissa and Jenna don't come back, I wouldn't be bummed out too much because I do love this story that they brought in this movie.
Yeah.
So-
Who knows? They might work something out where they
They
can.
might. I mean, like, it's not too late. I mean, never say never and all that shit. But
I
keep
mean,
the
if James
focus. I
Gunn
mean,
can come back.
I know. I think if they were to come back, it wouldn't be to be like to be the leads again. I think they would be back as supporting characters to help
Yeah.
out
Yeah, that's
Sydney.
okay.
That would be cool to have like a kind of like Avengers Endgame kind of thing.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
And,
Yeah,
Scream
they should.
Endgame.
They should.
For Scream 9, yeah, for Scream 9, have if it's gonna be a new trilogy.
and
I think they should go to 10. I think they should stop at 10.
Scream X.
Yeah.
In
I don't
space.
think she was
I don't
killed.
know. We'll see.
But I don't think she was killed, but Hayden Panettiere.
Yeah,
What was her name?
bring her back. The next one.
What
Yeah,
was
because
her-
she could be a really big character. They could develop her into a bigger character than she's already been.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see. All right. All right. Let's all say good night.
Good night.
Good night.
Remember. Do not have sex. Do not drink and do drugs, and do not say "I'll be right back" because you
Well,
won't.
screw you. I'm not.
Screw you.
There's no reason to live.
I know. Let me say "I'll be right back" whenever I want to.
I just drank tea, so now what? Huh?
Oh, I even drink alcohol.
And I always had a thing for you.
Alcohol, baby.
Don't have sex. I mean, that's Jason's motto, but
Well, he
I know.
does that. Well, Ghostface does that too.
Ghostface is a pervert.
Sometimes
Yeah.
he watches. He likes to watch.
He likes to watch.
Yeah.
You naughty
Naughty.
guy.
All
Naughty
right.
guy, you.
Oh.
Good night, everybody,
Hold
Good
your-
night.
hold
and
the
keep on screaming.
knife out.
We'll be back.